Um, well, this is not going to go all 10 minutes. That's a lot because I kind of started it late with Eminette adjusting the interview levels and everything. So just wanted you to know.
Good, good.
Huh?
Good.
Yeah, it just sounds odd and jarbled. And well, my mom's saying she's hearing the background music. She's hearing this.
Can't hear you.
My mom says she's hearing what's playing, what they're playing, not what we're like over what we're playing. calendar. The calendar may say December, but it will feel like mid-February at Pickett County High School today as the Indians, if East Robertson come calling. Hello, everybody. I'm Jake Wallman, coming to you from the Bobcat Den as Pickett County hosts East Robertson. I'm joined by Casey Bolden. Casey, these two teams that met in tournament time last season, we won't have to wait for mid-February as we get this matchup today. Absolutely a matinee, as you don't get a normal mid-season Saturday game in December, but we got one today. Casey, what are your keys for the game today?
I get up, I get down, and I'm jumping around. And around this rock is so comfortable. And I have around, but I'm thinking it's time to go. So I got in the line and across from the line. And I in my face, still I'm not feeling right. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. Feel like I'm gonna puke, cause my taxes are due. That's what they give me for one more too. Hell of a ride, but I'm thinking it's time to go. Man, I'm up to something. Oh, yeah, I know, baby, I was hungry. I hope you like the show, cause it's all about you. So, oh, yeah, I know, yeah, come on, here we go, yeah, come on.
All righty, Casey, thank you. Take a break from the last-minute Christmas shopping for some afternoon hoops. Today, it's Pickett County and East Robertson.
Let's go out with the gang.
Hey, I was being told they couldn't hear Casey in the free. Yeah, I mean, his mic was on, the pan above it was on. I mean, it's plugged in. I'm not seeing where an issue would be. Yeah, they said it's just background both of them. Yeah. The blue ones. Oh yeah, it's on two. Yeah, turn all the way to the right. Yeah, I don't know. No, I mean the mics are off, so it should be, but there's no levels coming through, but um, I'm not seeing any levels. All right, I guess that's what we'll have to do. All right. Thank you. No, you're fine. I think you may have a bad mic. You may have a bad mic, man.
Play a commercial over it. Clear. Come on. I need to use this mic, man. This man, when I wasn't.
No, mine.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Pickett County High School. At this time, we'd like to ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove the caps. We play a national.
Welcome back right here to the Bobcat meeting, Byrdstown, Tennessee. For tonight, Lady Bobcats and Bobcats.
Okay, the first matchup of the night is the East Robertson Lady Indians
I'm Casey.
taking on the Pickett County Lady Bobcats.
Today,
For the starting lineup, we'd like to wish a quick happy birthday to our number 24, Hayden Hopkins. Happy birthday, Kaylee.
sophomore.
Starting lineup for the Lady Indians.
15, that's Kyle.
Number 5, Esther Wallace. Number 10, Mason Ellis. Number 15, Tyler Rhodes. Number 25, Katie Pennington. Number 32, Ida Bernard.
And Andrew Mill from 1-6 on the season. Lost last night at Portland.
Starting lineup for the Lady Bobcats. Junior, number 12, Allie Eminette. A junior, number 13, Ella Eastman. A freshman, number 30, Joey Nicholas. Sophomore, number 44, Alex Breeder.
So we're start streaming on OBS. The only mic setting should be mic auxiliary audio, correct? All right. I mean, you got all the 2, 3, and 4, but that's the only one that you change.
Column 33, reload, reverse, defense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I'm doing wrong. Well, and I was being told that they could, like, my mom could hear me during, like, commercials and stuff, and she could hear me talking, and even yeah.
Basket, Allie Reader.
All right. Can you check for me now?
Mic check, 1, 2. Test, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Mic check.
Yeah. I think we're good. Thank you.
And welcome fans back. Apologize for those technical difficulties. We think we got them worked out here. Tie game here, 9-9. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. East Robertson's hit some big threes already. And just like that, Groves on the drive. She's not able to finish. Rebound, Callie Reeder. Reeder wants to push up to Zoe Nicholas. Nice no-look pass over to Ella Kiesland. She's not able to finish, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line here, try to knock down a couple of free throws. 4:49 to go here at the Bobcat Den. Tie game, 9-all. Ella Kiesland at the free throw line. First free throw's on the way, and it's true. It's good. 10-9, Lady Bobcats lead. Kiesland's at the line. Her second shot's on the way, and it's good. And just like that, the Lady Bobcats going to come with that 2-2-1 full court pressure. They've been able to turn the Lady Indians over a couple of times. Missed steal that time by Emmy Lowe. They're able to swing the ball back over across the court, get it over into the hands of number 12. That's going to be Ava Hester. Kick it down low. That's going to be Groves. Not able to finish. Rebound, Callie Reeder. Up to Emmy Lowe. She wants to push. Up to Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas short corner. She wants to drive. Kicks it over to Emmy Lowe. Up top to Reeder. Three ball on the way by Ella Kiesland is good. Nice ball rotation that time down court by the Lady Bobcats. They lead at 14-9. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter.
I think on that three, Casey Kiesland just got lost, and she found her way to the top of the key.
Ball's going to be squirted around. Lady Bobcats try for a steal, not able to get it. Shot on the way is no good. That's number 32 on the shot. That's going to be Ida Bernard, not able to get it to go down. Rebound, Emmy Lowe. She wants to push. Up to Zoe Nicholas. In traffic. Looked like she got fouled. No call. Rebound, East Robertson. Coming back the other way, that's Kyla Groves. Steal this time by Aminette. She gets it up court to Zoe Nicholas. She gets it to go down. She draws the contact. She's able to finish. Nice pass that time by Eminette. She was able to find Nicholas in transition. Nicholas got bumped. She got the bucket to go down. She's going to go to the free throw line here, try to capitalize on that and one. 16-9, 3:28 to go here in the first quarter in Byrdstown. And just like that, we're going to have a timeout on the court. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Lady Bobcats on an 8-0 run right here. We're down 9-8, and we've been able to run it out to 16-9. Just been able to continue to crank up that pressure that they're known for, that Brent Smith pressure. Created some turnovers in the backcourt. East Robertson tried to get some shots to go down, just not able to do it. Then on the rebound, Pickett wants to push. Really couple of really nice transitional passes to get the ball down court and able to finish. They lead it again here, 16-9, 3:28 to go here in the first quarter. Saturday morning, we take you all over the Upper Cumberland as we visit live with coaches and players the high school playbook, presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Talking Hoops, Saturday at 9 on Rock 93.7. Nicholas' free throw is on the way, and it's good. Substitutions checking into the game. Kaylee Tompkins and Addie Lowe going to check in for Ella Kiesland and Aminette. Bobcats still going to come with that 2-2-1 full court pressure. East Robertson on the inbound. Kick it over to 32. That's Ida Bernard. Over to 25. That's Katie Pennington inside. Nice finish that time. That's Hester Wallace on the finish. Was able to get it down to the low block. Made a nice little power move. 17-11. Bobcats lead it here. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Kaylee Tompkins into the front court. Over to Reeder. Down to Addie Lowe. She tries to go up. Not able to get it to finish. Drew a little contact. Still pressured here in the backcourt. East Robertson with the ball. They look up court. They want to push. Hester Wallace down court. Over to 32. That's going to be Pennington. And back out top. They're going to reset the offense. Shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Emmy Lowe. She wanted to push. Instead, she'll dribble it up. Brings it up court to the right-hand side. That's Zoe Nicholas. Over to Kaylee Tompkins in the corner. Three-point ball on the way is no good. Goes after her own rebound. Nice hustle play. And she's able to save it in bounds, but not able to corral it. East Robertson's got the ball. They want to go back the other way. Macy Phelps. Over to Pennington, and she stepped out of bounds. Actually, they're going to call a foul right here on the Lady Bobcats. Going to pin that one on Kaylee Tompkins. East Robertson's going to have the basketball, their own front court. They inbound. Comes into Groves. She takes a dribble, back out top. Pass it off to Phelps. Phelps with a handoff. Over to Pennington. A lot of dribbling right here. Kaylee Tompkins just stole it away. Went to her knees. Able to get it up top to Callie Reeder. Nice play that time. Great hustle play by Kaylee Tompkins.
Nice awareness, too. Didn't realize she
steals
could get
it away
back up.
right there. Slides around a little bit on her knees and is able to get it up to Reeder. Made a really nice pass. Really nice finish that time, Callie Reeder. Just like that. Bobcats on the steal. Zoe Nicholas right back to the other way. Turns it right back over to East Robertson. They're back in business. 19-11. Lady Bobcats lead it here in the first quarter. Minute 20 to go. And on the shot, East Robertson not able to get it to go down. Looks like we're going to have a rebound foul here against Pickett County. Substitutions checking in. Kiesland and Aminette checking back in. Lowe, both Lowe's checking out. Inbound play. Comes into number 30. That's going to be Hare. She just checked in. Not able to get it to go. Kaylee Tompkins on the runner. She's not able to get it to go, but she draws contact right there at the free throw line on that running jumper. Kaylee Tompkins going to go to the free throw line, see if she can knock down a couple of free throws. 19-11, Lady Bobcats lead it here. 1:09 to go, first quarter. First free throw hits a little front rim, a little back iron, and goes down. Nice little shooter's touch. Second free throw on the way is no good. It's going to be rebound by Pennington. She's going to be double teamed in the backcourt, and we're going to have a timeout by Coach Kenyatta Perry. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. She was trapped in the backcourt, just did not have anywhere to go with the basketball. She picked up her dribble right on the baseline, still 94 feet to go. Didn't have anywhere to go, and so Coach Kenyatta Perry had to come in, take that timeout. Lady Bobcats are going to lead at 20-11 here, Jake. That pressure that Pickett County continues to dial up, creating a lot of issues here for East Robertson.
It absolutely is, and they've already used their second. That's their second 30-second timeout. They used one earlier in the quarter. That patented Pickett County pressure really getting East Robertson out of whack.
East Robertson's going to have the inbound. 94 feet to go. They trail 11-20 with 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Inbounded basketball, able to get it up court this time. That's going to be Pennington. She wants to drive, gets to the rack, no good. And it's going to be a rebound by Hester Wallace. She takes it back up strong. She's going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line this time. Nice rebound that time by Wallace in traffic. First free throw on the way by Wallace is no good. You got to be thinking in the back of East Robertson's mind. They're thinking about that first round of the Region 4 1A tournament last year when Pickett County bounced them out of the tournament 79-53 on February 22nd. Got to think that's in the back of their mind today, playing for a little revenge. Second free throw is good. 20-12. Lady Bobcats lead it. 45 seconds to go. Shot on the way by Nicholas is no good. Rebound Groves. She's going to go to the ground with the basketball and turn it over. Traveling violation. Ball back to Pickett County. Nicholas inbounds right into Addie Lowe. She tries to get it to go, can't. Reader on the rebound. She goes to the floor. And a whistle for a walk that time. Looked like she got bumped a little bit, no call. Nonetheless, turnover, Lady Bobcats. 35 seconds to go. Lady Bobcats in the lead, 20-12. Able to get it up court this time. Pennington go to the floor. Addie Lowe with a steal. She gets it up to Zoe Nicholas. She wants to run. Gets it up off the glass. Nice bucket that time. Nice finish by Zoe Nicholas. 22-12. Lady Bobcats lead it here, first quarter. 10 seconds to go. Backcourt pressure once again. Steal by Nicholas. Oh, nice pass that time. Kiesland over to Nicholas. Very nice dime. She dropped it right into her. Lady Bobcats are going to lead after the first quarter. They lead at 24-12 over the East Robertson Lady Indians. You're listening to Lady Bobcats basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Burglars in the distance? That's right, nothing can ruin the holidays more than someone taking advantage of your holiday cheer. With Christmas just days away, be proactive and protect your home with Twin Lakes Security. With monitoring as low as $24.99 a month and options like remote arm disarm, lighting control, and video surveillance, your home will be all set for holiday safety. Give us a call at 931-528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Start of the second quarter in Byrdstown. Pickett County leads 24-12. Here's Casey Bowden.
Thanks, Jake. East Robertson on the inbound. They're going to get it to Groves. They tried. Lady Bobcats come with a double team. She tries to get over to Ida Bernard. Ball's going to be poked away that time by Reeder. And East Robertson's going to be inbounded in their front court. 24-12, 7:45 to go here, first quarter. Skip pass. That's over to number 5. That's Hester Wallace. She's able to finish. Nice look that time. Nice cross-court pass. Nice finish, Wallace. Zoe Nicholas brings the ball down for the Lady Bobcats. Gets it over to the wing to Aminette, and she's going to be fouled. That's going to be 32 That's going to be Ida Bernard. Just got her around the arm, tried to rip the ball away. Unfortunately, the official said she had too much arm. Got a quick stoppage of play here. The officials over to the scorer's table. Looks like whatever the issue was, they've got it worked out. Lady Bobcats going to inbound, table side. Inbound to Reeder. Back to Amonette, inside. Try to get Reeder on a screen, coming back on across the other side. Just not able to get her. Ball swatted away out of bounds. Pickett County going to inbound underneath their own bucket with 7:24 to go here, second quarter. Inbound, Amonette. Long ball on the way, no good. Rebound, East Robertson. They want to push. That's going to be Aaliyah Hare, 30. She's going to dribble it right out of bounds. Turnover back to Pickett County. 24-14, 7:07 to go here, second quarter, here at the Bobcat Den. Welcome in if you're just joining us for this Saturday matinee game. Reeder over to Nicholas. Reeder post up inside. She's got good position, able to get it up off the board. Nice little English that time. She's able to get it to go.
One of the matchups that really favors Pickett County today is inside with the size.
And just like that, East Robertson going to inbound right around midcourt. Addie Lowe is going to draw the contact. Official said she came in with a bump. Forced her a little bit out of bounds. It's going to be a foul against the Lady Bobcats. East Robertson basketball, front court. They're going to inbound. Over to Macy Phillips. Around the horn, over to Aaliyah Hare. Three ball on the way is good. Nice looking shot. 26-17. Lady Indians cut into that lead. Zoe Nicholas, nice pick and roll that time. Over to Reeder, just could not finish. Great look, just could not finish the bucket. East Robertson back in business. That's going to be Katie Pennington guarded in the front court against Zoe Nicholas. Nicholas went for the steal. Official came in with a whistle. 26-17, 6:10 to go here first quarter. East Robertson in their own front court. Over to Groves. Groves wants to drive. Now she's going to give it up. This time down to Pennington. Loose ball on the ground. Recovered by Groves. Over into the corner. That's going to be Macy Phelps. She's not able to get it to go down. Rebound this time offensively, Aaliyah Hare. Got two rebounds. Nice couple of offensive rebounds that time. And just like that, number 25, Katie Pennington, nice little pull-up jumper. Able to finish it. And quickly down court. All the way down to Addie Lowe. She got a little too far under the bucket. Tried to take a power dribble backwards, a little bit off balance, just not able to get it to go down. 26-19, Lady Bobcats lead it here. 5:20 to go until halftime. Addie Lowe, up court. Zoe Nicholas, she wants to drive. She draws contact, no whistle. Three balls on the way from Kieslin's no good. And Zoe Nicholas is crashed into this time by Macy Phelps. Getting a little ragged here. Coach Brent Smith wants the timeout. We'll keep it right here. Both teams playing a little sluggish right here. Not able to get a whole lot of. East Robertson's made a run. Coach Smith trying to get his troops re-rallied here as East Robertson's been able to chip away a little bit at that lead, Jake.
Yes, they have currently on a 7-2 run after a 24-12 first quarter that ended in favor of Pickett County. And another thing that we've seen in this matchup, a lot of fouls so far.
Yeah, 6-6. Both teams will be shooting the bonus next foul that's committed. So Pickett County's going to take out the ball. They're going to be in their own front court, just right down from us here at the Bobcat Den. Inbound to Reeder. Over to Zoe Nicholas. She goes into the bucket, tries to finish, can't get it to go down. She gets the ball back out. The rebound, tries to kick it back out to Addie Lowe. Somebody's holding her arm while she's done it. She's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line with 4:58 to go and try to extend this Lady Bobcat 7-point lead. First free throw's on the way and it's no good. And Amonette tried to steal it away, and somehow she's able to knock it off of a East Robertson player. Nice job. Inbound, Ella Kiesland, three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, long rebound, Addie Lowe. She wants to drive. Out to Reeder. There goes a cut in Ella Kate Kiesland. She's not able to finish. Swats it back out to Zoe Nicholas, and she's going to be held. That's a hand check. A lot of hand checking going on right now. Zoe Nicholas going to go to the free throw line. Got substitutions coming into the game for East Robertson. Lily Dunbar checking in. Going to give Ava Hester a break. Zoe Nicholas at the free throw line. Shots on the way, no good. Lady Bobcats have missed 2 front ends of 1-and-1s on the last 2 trips down court. East Robertson on the rebound, running all the way into the front court. Nice little pull-up jumper that time by Katie Pennington. Trims this lead down to 5, 26-21. Lady Bobcats lead it here with 4:15 to go. Down into Reeder. Nice little move, just not able to get it to go. Rebound East Robertson. Got a scrum here on the floor for it. Zoe Nicholas tied up Katie Pennington that time. Possession arrow is going to go back to Pickett County. Coach Smith a little frustrated. Post players have had a couple of opportunities in there to convert, just hadn't been able to do it. Got to go up strong. Lady Bobcats back in business, into the front court. Zoe Nicholas got the basketball. Over to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe picks up her dribble. Backdoor cut by Ella Kiesland. She gets to the rack. Gets it off the board, able to get it to go down. Nice little backdoor cut that time by Kiesland. She converts. 3:45 to go here in the second quarter. Lady Bobcats lead at 28-21. And with that pressure, Zoe Nicholas knocks it away and out of bounds. Back to East Robertson. East Robertson on the inbound. They get the ball into the center of the court. Get it all the way down court this time.
They missed a walk.
That's Aaliyah Hare. Back down court this time by Allie Hamonette. She's got her leg kind of hung up under somebody. Reeder, three-point ball in the way, no good. And just like that, East Robertson's got a 3-on-1. Try to get it down court. They do. Get a shot up, no good. Rebound Groves. Groves on the steal by Callie Reeder. Reeder going to go coast to coast. Both teams look a little tired right here. Lady Bobcats extend that lead, 30-21. 3 minutes to go here until halftime at the Bobcat Den. East Robertson on the inbound. Going to throw it away this time. Kiesland on the steal. Over to Nicholas. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound, Groves. East Robertson wants to get the ball up court. They do. And just like that, they're going to travel. Lily Dunbar with the turnover. Substitutions coming into the game for the Lady Indians. It's going to be number 23. Sophie Lawing checking in. Lady Bobcats have the basketball. Reeder, free throw line. She tries to get it into Addie Lowe. Ball tossed around, picked off by the Lady Indians. They bring it down court all the way up to number 23. That's Sophie Lawing. She's not able to get it to go down. Ella Kiesland on the rebound. She lets it squirt away from her. It's going to stay with East Robertson. 2:13 to go. Lady Bobcats lead at 30-21. East Robertson on the inbound. They swing it around to number 11. That's Emma Joy. She just checked in. Lady Indians swinging the basketball around. Try to get it out to the corner to Joyce, and they're going to throw away the basketball. So Pickett County's going to have possession. 2 minutes to go here until halftime. They lead at 30-21. Zoe Nicholas in the front court, being guarded closely this time down by number 20. Lily Dunbar. Groves come over and try to help as she got past the screen. She kind of collided right there. Nicholas at the free throw line, 1-and-1. They've missed the front end of their last 2. They're able to convert this one. Nice looking stroke that time by the freshman, Zoe Nicholas. Second free throw on the way, and it's good. 32-21, 1:51 to go here until halftime. And great hustle that time by Addie Lowe here in the backcourt as the Lady Bobcats continue to dial up that pressure, try to create some turnovers.
She was hanging out of that back pocket, Casey, and they just missed her.
Inbound play. Able to race it down court this time. Nice defense that time by Reeder. Just went straight up. And rebound Reeder. Up to Zoe Nicholas. Up to Addie Lowe. Nice little finish that time. Coach Kenyatta Perry wanted to foul on the other end that time. Didn't get it. East Robertson on the inbound. Still coming with that full court pressure by the Lady Bobcats. They're able to get it across the timeline. Pennington, nice little behind the back dribble. And they're going to pin that one this time on Zoe Nicholas. Little hand check. Pennington went behind her back, crossed her over. Got Nicholas a little bit off balance. Just had to reach in and foul her that time as she was going to the bucket. 1-1 down this time for the Lady Indians. First free throw on the way, no good. Rebound Nicholas. Nice outlet pass down court to Amonette. She missed a little bunny. Coach Smith can't believe it. And Amonette, she's going to come in and foul. Lady Bobcats have missed a lot of buckets right around the rim. She's got to go up stronger and with more confidence. Substitutions checking in. Zoe Nicholas checking out. And Cambry Connor into the game. First shot's on the way by the Lady Indians, and it's good. Katie Pennington. Second free throw on the way. And it's going to be good. She goes 2 for 2 that time. 23-34. Lady Bobcats lead it here. We're under 1 minute to go here in the first half. Callie Reeder, nice little left-handed spin move that time. She finished to the chagrin of Coach Smith over there. Finally got one of those to go down from the bigs. Lady Bobcats lead at 36-23. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. Indians get the ball down. Spin move, no good. Ball squirts around. Rebound Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe up court to Ella Kiesland. Nice finish that time by Ella Kate Kiesland.
Nice drop in the bucket pass by Addie Lowe as well.
Kind of a little bit off balance, but still able to get it to go down. Really nice shot that time. Lady Bobcats lead it by 15, 23-38. Under 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Pennington on the drive. She's going to kick it out to Lawing. Ball gets squirted around. Cambry Connor comes up with it. And the quarter is going to expire. Your score at halftime, Lady Bobcats lead the Lady Indians from East Robertson, 38-23. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
UC Sports Nation's live coverage of Bobcats basketball. Sponsored by Union Bank. With the modern tools to make banking easier. The experience you can count on. Union Bank. Member FDIC. By Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. By Livingston Regional Hospital. Today, when every second matters, depend on Livingston Regional. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Aminette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Aminette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Aminette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Aminette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
If you need more space, you want a newer home, or maybe it's time to downsize to a cozy cottage at the water's edge, People's Bank has a home mortgage plan that will help turn your dreams into a reality. Our experienced home mortgage officers have the answers you've been looking for. When it comes to mortgages, whatever it is you want or need, People's Bank is the right place to go. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future one customer at a time. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Halftime in Byrdstown, it's 38-23. Lady Bobcats lead Lady Indians of East Robertson. Taking a look at the numbers, Allie Aminette had 6, Zoe Nicholas had 9, Callie Reeder had 11, Kaylee Tompkins had 1, and Ella Kate Kiesling, had 9, and Addie Lowe had 2. Casey, taking a look at the scoreboard and some of the performances from the Pickett County in the first half, they lead by 15, but you feel like you could be up a little bit more in the locker room.
Yeah, had a few mental breakdowns on the defensive end, let some shooters get away, and then down here on the offensive end, just not able to convert on some really what I would consider easy buckets, Jake. Right in the paint, didn't have a whole lot of contact, didn't have a whole lot of traffic, just not able to put that ball on the board and get it to go down. So I'm sure Coach Smith is talking right now about having confidence around the bucket, figuring out ways that they can go up with a purpose, be able to capitalize on those easy buckets. As we get into district tournament play or district play, you're going to have to capitalize on those. Not going to be able to miss those and be able to win basketball games. So I'm sure right now he's reminding the team of that, also trying to remind them on the pressure, continue to keep that dialed in. I don't think East Robertson's built to be able to handle this pressure by Pickett. They've turned it over several times. Pickett just wants to continue to grind it out, get those easy buckets based on that pressure, and then be able to finish around the rim. Really, that's what they're probably talking about right now at halftime.
Absolutely. If they finish around the rim, I think that Pickett has this game in hand. It's 38-23 at halftime in Byrdstown.
Lane Harville is a junior at Cookville High School. He competes in bowling for the Upperman Bees through a sports co-op, and while this is just his first season, Harville seems to have found his sport. Coming off the busiest stretch of the season, the Bees now make their push for state. This is UC Sports Nation This Week.
Have you bowled like your freshman and sophomore year?
So I know I didn't. I've only been bowling competitive since about June. I got into it and wanted to be on a bowling team, and then found the Upperman's bowling team, and so I joined it. But no, freshman and sophomore year I did not.
What's the experience been like of getting used to what this sport is like and kind of getting that feel and finding your spot in it and kind of like being like, oh, I can stick with this. What's that experience been like for you?
So basically, it's definitely a challenge going against other people from different schools, and it gives me experience to how to get better and what to do to improve to make a higher level experience.
What have been maybe, if any, moments from this season that you kind of maybe surprised yourself in. So like, putting up a score that you didn't expect to do, or like, hitting a split that it was kind of crazy, or you're just being part of like, a big win with the team as a whole. Like, were there any moments where you surprised yourself in the bowling lanes?
So basically, when I started the team or whatnot, I didn't know if I was going to start, if I was going to actually do well. And through the season or whatnot, turns to find out I made the starting team, which is basically it's you against the other opponent, like basically a 1v1 and whatnot. And then as the time went on, I got up in the 200s as I got a new personal record for bowling. But now I just got to improve my score and try to get better as time goes on.
How intense is it at this point in the season than maybe at that start of the year?
It definitely was casual at the beginning of the game or beginning of the season, because there wasn't as many games, maybe 2 games a week, 1 game a week. But as time went on, there's 5 games a week this week, and it's like you have to be on your game every single game to make sure you be the best you can be. And it definitely is nerve-wracking, but also it's exciting, yeah.
What do you want to see out of yourself in district and moving forward, possibly?
I definitely want to see like the highest placement I can be. I want to beat as many people as I can, and basically just keep the winning streak going, because we're 11-3 right now. And so I just want to beat everybody I can, do the best I can, and hope for the best.
That was junior bowler for the Upperman Bees and Cookeville High School student Lane Harville. For more interviews with athletes from across the Upper Cumberland, check out ucsportsnation.com.
Time is money, and if your car's transmission is out of sorts, if your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, if your car will not start, it's costing you time. Pryor's Auto Spot gets it repaired, work done right, on time, and that puts money back in your pocket. And Pryor's has tires to keep you running. No need to go anywhere else. Pryor's Auto Spot, 8410 Highway 111. Save time. Schedule your repair job at pryorsautospot.com. Getting your vehicle repaired. Pryor's.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve,
keeping your family healthy,
delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Back in Byrdstown for the second half of Pickett County Lady Bobcats and East Robertson. Here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. East Robertson going to inbound the basketball right here in front of us. Going to get the ball inbounds. That's Lily Dunbar. She's going to be checked by Emmy Lowe. Baseline drive this time by Pennington. No good. Rebound, Reeder. Nice rebound. Went up in traffic and snatched it away. Oh, nice outlet that time over to Zoe Nicholas. Caught a streaking Aminette. She tried to finish with the left hand, just couldn't do it. Lady Indians back in business. Katie Pennington on the shot. This time it's going to be good. 38-25. Pickett County leads here with 7:20 to go here in the third quarter. Ball goes into the corner to Amonette. Short, rebound Reeder. Nice finish Reeder. Reeder really active here in the third quarter. Nice rebound, nice outlet pass, and a nice finish that time. Here comes that 2-2-1. Full court pressure this time by the Lady Bobcats. Now they're going to back out of it. Emmy Lowe's going to check number 25, Pennington, all the way down court. She's able to cross the timeline. She's going to pitch it off this time over to Macy Phelps, and Phelps is going to be fouled. And Allie Amonette. Inbound, right in front of us. East Robertson's going to have the basketball. Full court pressure, or man-to-man pressure, by the Lady Bobcats. Pennington on the inbound. She gets it over to Ida Bernard. Ida Bernard's going to work against Zoe Nicholas. Steal this time down by Ella Kate Kiesling, almost a steal. Got her toe on the sideline right there. She was trying to save it back in bounds, back to East Robertson. 6:44 to go. Bobcats lead at 40-25. Inbound to Groves. She gets it up court. Over to Pennington. Foul line jumper, good. Pennington with back-to-back buckets. 40-27. Lady Bobcats lead it here in the third quarter. Emmy Lowe, nice finish. Got her defender rocking one way, just blew past her the other. Nice bucket, 42-27, 6:15. Lady Bobcats lead it here, under 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. East Robertson, that's Pennington with the basketball. Ball's picked up. She's going to cross it over to Bernard, inside. Now there's Groves with the basketball. Going to be stolen away by Emmy Lowe. And tripped up by Groves. It's going to be a foul called. Lady Bobcats going to have possession in the backcourt. Nice play that time, Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe's going to bring up the basketball for the Lady Bobcats. She's going to cross over the timeline. Left side Reeder. Out beyond the three-point line. Skip pass over to Kiesling. It's going to be swatted away. And Ida Bernard's going to bring it down court. She's going coast to coast. And she's going to be fouled.
I think she almost took a tumble into the bleachers right under the goal as well.
And the official is saying it's going to be on the floor, so no free throws involved. Ball out of bounds underneath their own bucket. East Robertson inbounds. And Coach Smith is not excited right now about that. Somebody just lost their man. They inbounded. Macy Phelps was all the way at the top, just snuck all the way into the bucket. Nobody around her. And she's going to go to the free throw line right here, knock down a couple of free throws. Coach Smith getting a sub in at the table. And Kaylee Tompkins is going to check in this time for Ella Kiesling. (27-42), 5:34 to go here, third quarter. Second shot on the way is good. 42-28. Lady Bobcats hang on to that 14-point lead. Skip pass down court. Emmy Lowe over to Amonette. It's no good. Emmy Lowe on the rebound. And she's going to be fouled as she tries to kick the ball back out to one of those perimeter shooters. Lady Bobcats basketball. They'll throw it in underneath their own goal. Toss it into Kaylee Tompkins. She goes up strong. She's going to be fouled. This time down by Groves. Kaylee Tompkins going to go to the free throw line. 5:23 here to go. Bobcats lead it by 14, 28-42. Follow the Bobcats on UCSportsNation.com, powered by Halls Sports and Outdoors. First free throw's on the way, and it's good. Second free throw is on the way also. It's no good. Rimmed right in and out. Rebound Groves. Picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Pennington. Pennington's going to work against Zoe Nicholas, bringing it down court. Nice behind the back dribble. Pennington falls down. Ball's going to be up near midcourt. Groves is going to get it. Everybody's scrambling for it. East Robertson maintains possession. Shots up. No good. Rebound Emmy Lowe. And she saw somebody streaking down court, put her hand under the basketball, was going to loft it down there, realized they weren't open, then dribbled again. The official caught her, said, nope, that's a double dribble. 4:59 to go here. Lady Bobcats lead at 43-28. Inbound. And that's going to be a foul called this time against Allie Amonette. Nice little inbound play to Hester Wallace. They threw it up nice and high. She went up and grabbed it. Kind of had a screen in front of her. Went up for a shot. Allie Amonette just came across the arm that time. Fouled her. First free throw on the way by Wallace is good. Hit the back iron. Kind of almost wedged it in there and just fell into the basket. Wallace' second free throw. It's on the way. And it's no good. Rebound, Reeder. Reeder outlet pass up to Emmy Lowe. Emmy Lowe skip pass over to Amonette. Amonette inside to Reeder. Reeder goes to work. Reeder gets the bucket. She faked to the middle, just came back to the left side. Nice left-handed finish that time, Callie Reeder.
She's been very active this quarter, Casey.
A lot of rebounds, being really active around the bucket. And if you'll notice, Jake, she's finishing the shots that we talked about at halftime.
Absolutely. With poise as well.
45-29. Bobcats lead it here. 4:39 to go, third quarter. Rebound, inbound, East Robertson. Macy Phelps on the dribble. Over to Ida Bernard, into Groves. Groves goes left hand. Not able to finish it. Guess who? Callie Reeder on the rebound. Outlet Emmy Lowe. Nice run, found the runner. Kaylee Tompkins got rewarded for running the court. Nice loop, nice bucket that time. Reeder to Lowe to a cutting Kaylee Tompkins was nice. Just like that on the other end. That's going to be number 32, Ida Bernard. She's going to knock down a three-point bucket. And we've got timeout on the court. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
People's Bank is first and foremost an independent community bank. Money placed on deposit and entrusted to our care is reinvested into local communities in the form of loans to help finance homes, cars, boats, RVs, vacations, business equipment, and almost anything else you can think of. At People's Bank, we focus on taking care of the neighborhoods where our depositors live. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
47-31, 4:04 left to play in the third quarter. Lady Bobcats look like a new team, Casey, here in the second half.
They sure do, Jake. Got some energy out coming out of halftime. Zoe Nicholas on the inbounds pass. Good. Nice little floater. Lady Bobcats playing with a purpose right here. Back down court. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound this time by Groves. She's going to be double teamed. Back out to the corner. That's going to be Macy Phillips. No good. Rebound Reeder. Out to Emmy Lowe. Coast to coast. And she's able to get it to go. And just like that, East Robertson's going to push the pace back the other way. And it's going to be no good. Rebound Allie Amonette. She's going to push. She goes center of the paint. Kicks it out wing. Zoe Nicholas. Round over to Reeder. Out to Lowe. Three-point shot. No good. Ball's bounced away in there. And the officials say it's going to be out of bounds. Back to East Robertson. Substitutions at the table. Addie Lowe checking back in. Ella Kiesland checking back in. Kaylee Tompkins and Allie Amonette going to take a breather. Full court pressure again by the Lady Bobcats. They lead it by 20. They're up 51-31. 3:05 to go here in the third quarter. That's going to be Pennington. She's going to be checked by Lowe. Officials got that 5-second count on. And ball kicks over to Groves. One dribble, picks it up. Backdoor cut. Oh, nice block that time. Emmy Lowe had a backdoor cutter. Got the shot up. Emmy Lowe was just able to go up and swat it away. Back down court really quickly. They get the ball down into Reeder. She goes up. She's not able to finish, but she did get contact on the play. She's going to go back to the free throw line, try to knock down a couple of free throws. Jake, she's been super active right here in this third quarter.
And I noted in the first half that, Pickett County's matchup down low really favors them. We've seen that here in the second half.
No doubt. The Big's been able to go to work here in the second half. Second free throw's on the way, and it's good. She converted on 1 out of 2. 52-31, 2:45 to go here in third quarter here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. And steal by Emmy Lowe over to Zoe Nicholas. Back out top of the key, Reeder. Three-point shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Kiesling. She puts it back up in the good.
Nice rebound by Ella Kate Kiesling, weaving through the East Robertson.
Yeah, I got that high rebound, just able to weave around that defender right there at the bucket and be able to go up strong and finish it. 54-31, Lady Bobcats still dialing up that backcourt pressure. That's going to be Pennington, checked by Addie Lowe. Top of the key to Groves. She picks up her dribble. Out to number 25, back to Pennington. Guarded by Addie Lowe. Out front, putting a lot of pressure on her. She picked up her dribble, and then she just came over the top that time as the defender had the ball. Addie Lowe just kind of had her hands right over the ball. Official came in and had a whistle on it. 54-31, Lady Bobcats lead. We go under 2 minutes to go here, third quarter at the Bobcat Den. And just like that on a little screen handoff, East Robertson was trying to run near the top of the key. They just ball's gonna squirt right out of bounds. Turnover back to Pickett County. Zoe Nicholas is gonna have the ball. She brings it up into the front court, facing off against what looks like a 2-3 zone defense this time down by East Robertson. They go inbound or inside to Reeder. Back to Nicholas. Shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Groves. East Robertson wants to push this time down. Get the ball down court. That's going to be Ida Bernard. And she's going to drive it into the paint. She's not going to be able to get the shot away, but she's going to be fouled. That's going to be the 7th team foul against the Lady Bobcats. And Ida Bernard's going to go try to knock down a couple of free throws right here, chip away at this Lady Bobcats lead. First free throw on the way is good. UCSportsNation.com covers your Bobcats and all the Upper Cumberland. UCSportsNation.com, powered by Hall Sports and Outdoors. Second free throw on the way is good. Lady Bobcats lead it by 21, 54-33, 1:20 to go here in the third quarter. And just like that, Callie Reeder with another 2 points on the board. Really active once again here in the third quarter. Like her energy. And down court, that's going to be Alea Hare. Shot no good. Rebound, Reeder. Nicholas is not able to finish on that one. East Robertson's going to push the pace down the court. Up to number 32, Ida Bernard. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe's going to push the pace herself. Kicks it out in the corner to Zoe Nicholas. Gets it over in the corner to Reeder. Back to Nicholas. Back to Cambry Connors, checked into the game here. Addie Lowe, 30 seconds to go here. Let's see if Coach Smith wants one shot right here. Cambry Connor, 2-3 zone defense still by the Lady Indians this time down. Kiesling, back to Nicholas. Under 20 seconds to go here in the third. Still packed into that 2-3 zone defense. Cambry Connor. Over to Zoe Nicholas. Now they're going to flatten it out. Let Nicholas see if she can go one-on-one right here. Create any space. Nice little backdoor cut. We saw that a couple of weeks ago, Jake. A nice little screen play. Just able to sneak Ella Kate Kiesling behind everybody. She's just not able to get it to go down. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on the play, says the official. And they're going to pin that one on Reeder. We're going to go back, walk to the other end, shoot a couple of free throws.
Yeah, that was a nifty little move. Ella Kate Kiesling getting lost in the back pocket of somebody, just couldn't get enough air under the shot.
Sierra Jones checks into the game. Her first free throw's away and good. Second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound Reeder. Tries to get it up court to Nicholas. Unfortunately, the horn's going to go off. That's going to be the end of your third quarter. Lady Bobcats lead it by 22. This is Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Byrdstown. Pickett County Lady Bobcats lead 56-34. That third quarter powered by Callie Reeder with 7 points. Emmy Lowe also added 4. Here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. Out of the timeout here, Bobcats going to have possession of the basketball. East Robertson still packed into that 2-3 zone defense. Coach Kenyatta Perry over at East Robertson, Lipscomb Hall of Fame member. 5th all-time leading scorer in David Lipscomb history, really trying to rally his troops there between the quarters. Shot up by number 10. That's going to be Aaliyah Hare, is no good. And just like that, transitional bucket for Zoe Nicholas. Nice shot that time. Bobcats really loving the transition this afternoon. East Robertson with the basketball. That's going to be Pennington. She crosses the timeline, goes into a double team, and down court this time, that's going to be Macy Phelps, and she's going to have it swatted away out of bounds by Callie Reeder. Continuing a lot of activity here. And just like that, inbound play, shot goes up. No foul call. Coach Perry really wanted the foul that time down, didn't get it. Amy Lowe in traffic. Nice bucket. Able to just weave her way in there, drew some contact. Said she was not going to be denied on that one. Hit the ground. Ball went down. Nice bucket.
Off the bank as well. The bank's open late on Saturdays.
People's Bank is open on the weekends. 60-34. Bobcats lead it. 6.5 minutes to go here in the fourth and final frame. Turnover. Kiesland up court to Allie Amonette. Nice finish that time. East Robertson inbounds the basketball. Still that full court pressure by the Lady Bobcats. That's going to be Pennington. She's going to be checked by Zoe Nicholas. Over to Macy Phelps. She goes to the bucket. Not able to get it to go. Ball's on the floor. We're going to have a held ball situation. Possession arrow is going to give it back to East Robertson. Jake, a lot of people say that Coach Perry over there at East Robertson is one of the greatest players in David Lipscomb basketball history. And as you think through their history, a lot of great players that came through there.
Absolutely, and had a heck of a season last year at East Robertson as well. So it's definitely translated later in life.
Scored over 2,100 points in his career at David Lipscomb. Lady Bobcats lead it 62-34. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Free throw on the way by Groves is no good. She's going to have one more. Second shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Emmy Lowe chases down the long rebound. Lady Bobcats push. They're into the front court. Left side, Amonette, three-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Reeder. She's not able to get it to go. Coach Smith, again, a little disappointed that they're not able to hit some of these jiffies right here underneath the bucket. And back on this end, Callie Reeder running the court. Bangs into number 32, Ida Bernard. Going to send Bernard to the free throw line. Jake, on a lot of inside shots, he used to be taught, hey, you got to wash windows. You wash windows with your feet facing what you're washing. You do it strong. You do it with one hand. You don't do it to the side one way or the other. You wash windows straight up. Didn't think she quite had her positioning that time to wash windows, a little off balance. That's what caused her to miss the shot.
Absolutely.
62-36, 5.5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Bobcats in the lead. Ball in the center of the paint, right to Reeder. Nice little floating jump shot right over the front of the rim and right in the bottom of the net. 64-36, Bobcats lead it by 28. Ball goes into the corner. 2-point ball on the way is good from Sierra Jones. Emmy Lowe into the center of the paint. She's going to draw a hand check foul. Right there at the elbow of the free throw line. Right there at the elbow of the free throw line. Just had to check her in order to keep her from getting beaten, and Lowe going right to the bucket. Bobcats going to inbound. Inbound to Reeder. Over to Amonette. Back to Reeder. Top of the key, Lowe. Left wing, Amonette. Back to Lowe. Kaylee Tompkins checked back into the game here. Lowe on the drive. Right around the free throw line, Emmy Lowe just says, I'll put that one right in your eye. Great little knockdown jumper. And just like that, Emmy Lowe with another steal, tipped it away. East Robertson's going to be able to corral it and get it back. They're going to bring the ball down court. Over to Groves, left-handed jumper, no good. And they're going to be able to rebound. Katie Pennington on the rebound. Ball's going to go straight out of bounds. Back to Pickett County. Pickett County leads 66-38, 4:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Emmy Lowe brings the ball across the timeline. 2-3 zone defense. Into the corner. Allie Amonette, three-point shot on the way is no good. And Reeder on the rebound, not able to get it. But it's tipped away by East Robertson. Ball underneath to Byrdstown. Pickett County inbounds. Try to get it into Reeder. It's tipped away. Steal. Down court this time, East Robertson. And we're going to have an illegal screen. Not sure about that one. Coach Perry's not sure about it either. Over there scratching his head. In a 28-point basketball game on an illegal screen against a team that's getting beat. It's not something you see a whole lot. And Hester Wallace, as the Lady Bobcats are bringing it down, is going to swat it away and out of bounds. Lady Bobcats are going to inbound.
That was a nice hustle play by Wallace.
Yeah, it sure was. Emmy Lowe over the corner. Zoe Nicholas, three-point shots away, and it's good. Nice knockdown jumper. 69-38. Lady Bobcats lead it by 31. And back down court, that's going to be Ida Bernard, takes it to the bucket. Reeder thought she stayed straight up. Official said he didn't think so. And we're going to the free throw line right here. Try to knock down a couple of free throws. Smith asking for an explanation. Got wholesale substitutions coming into the game here for the Lady Indians, as well as the Lady Bobcats. We'll check the lineups here in just a second. Actually, they're going to let the subs come in.
Both teams clearing the bench here late.
Both teams getting a big round of applause for all the players that were on the floor. Let's check the lineup here for the Byrdstown, or for the Lady Bobcats. You're going to have Kylie Wood, Ava Kiesling, Cambry Connor, Addie Lowe. All checked into the game this time for the Bobcats. And just like that, a turnover out of bounds back to East Robertson. 3:15 to go. Lady Bobcats lead at 69-40. East Robertson in the front court, being guarded by Ava Kiesland. Ball's on the way. Rebound, Ava Kiesland. Good hustle that time. Up to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe's going to push the pace. Over in the corner to Wood. Swing pass over to Cambry Connor. She wants to penetrate. Ball's going to be stolen away. And on the transition, rebound by Cambry Connor. And that's going to be the 7th foul. And Cambry Connor is going to go try to knock down a couple of free throws, Jake, get her name in the scorebook.
Absolutely. Always love to see that.
Coach likes to see it. Parents like to see it. Fans like to see it. I like to see it too. I like to see when everybody can get in the scorebook. And Cambry Connor is going to try to do just that as she goes to the free throw line right here for a 1-and-1. The latest on the Bobcats and all their Upper Cumberland foes. Wake up with high school basketball Saturday morning on Rock 93.7. It's the high school playbook as we talk live with players and coaches. It's presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Connor is able to knock one of 2 free throws down. She does get her name in the book. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, East Robertson. They're going to press the pace down court. Inside. Shot no good. Rebound, Ava Kiesling. Kiesling down court. Over to Aaron. Aaron's going to drive. Kick it back out to Cambry Connor. Inside to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe going to go to work. Out into the corner, Ava Kiesling. 3-point ball away, no good. And rebound that time by Kaylee Wood. Ava Kiesling around the horn. Carly Aaron also in the game. Cambry Connor's going to turn the basketball over. Wanted to go. Drug her pivot foot that time. Lady Bobcats lead at 70-40. A minute 53 to go here in the 4th and final frame here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. We appreciate everybody that's currently listening in right here on UC Sports Nation. East Robertson's going to inbound the basketball. That's going to be Emma Joyce bringing the ball up. She's going to be checked down by Cambry Connor. Out into the corner. That's going to be Riley Hammond who's checked in. And ball's going to be thrown out of bounds and turned over back to the Lady Bobcats.
That Pickett County pressure got into her, and I think she dribbled it off her foot.
Cambry Connor brings up the ball. Over in the corner to Kylie Wood. Ava Kiesling, 3-point shot away, no good. Rebound, Cambry Connor. Over to Carly Aaron. Back up top to Kylie Wood. Inside to Addie Lowe. Addie Lowe going to go to work. Addie Lowe tries to score. She can't do it. And rebound East Robertson, and they're going to push. Back down court. Ball's kicked out. Number 24 in the game. That's Riley Hammond. She's not able to finish. Ball's going to be squirted away. It's going to stay with East Robertson as we go under 1 minute here in the basketball game. Lady Bobcats lead it by 30, 70-40, with 55 seconds to go here in the game. East Robertson on the inbound play. That's going to be Sophie Lawing. Shots up and no good. Rebound Cambry Connor. She's going to push the pace. Drives it left side of the lane. Looked like she got fouled. No call. East Robertson coming back the other way. Wow, that was an interesting looking shot. Carly Aaron on the drive. Not able to finish, but she is going to go to the free throw line. Nice looking play that time by Carly Aaron, who's into the game. Able to go right side, drew some contact. Strong enough to get the basketball up. She's going to try to go to the free throw line, try to get her name in the book. First shot's up, and it's good. Good looking stroke on that one. Second free throw's up. and it's good. 2 for 2 that time for Carly Aaron. We go under 30 seconds here. Lady Bobcats lead it by 32. They're up 72-40. We got all the subs in the game here. Always excited when all the kids get into the game. Carly Aaron on the drive, not able to finish it. East Robertson back the other way. Coach Smith telling them not to foul. That's going to be number 24, Riley Hammond. Gives it off to Emma Joyce. 3-point shot on the way, no good. And that's going to be the end of your basketball game. For this afternoon, the Lady Bobcats from Pickett County really poured it on in that third quarter. Able to get over tonight on the Lady Indians from East Robertson. Your final score, 72-40. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll break down the girls' game, give you stats, go around UC Sports Nation with a scoreboard, and we'll preview the boys' game coming up right after this. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Pickett County Basketball, live on UCSportsNation.com. Tonight's action sponsored by Kiesling Insurance. 35 years serving neighbors like you in Pickett County. Visit KieslingINS.com. Kiesling Insurance. By First Choice Family Care. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. By Union Bank, serving Byrdstown, Jamestown, and Clark Grange. More than 117 years of serving the neighbors of our hometown. Member FDIC. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel. Brown's stands beside you. At those difficult moments of life, count on Brown's Funeral Chapel.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Grange. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Post-game reaction, tonight's stats and scores. This is the Union Bank post-game report. Proud to serve Byrdstown with modern tools to make banking easier. Union Bank.
Welcome back to Byrdstown as the Lady Bobcats dispatch of the East Robertson Lady Indians 72-40. I'm Jake Wallman, joined by Casey Bolden in the Between Games show. Casey, that second half, you could see that the Pickett County Lady Bobcats cleaned some things up in the locker room. They do have some things cleaned up going into this Oneida tournament next week. All around, a solid win here at home.
Yeah, they did, Jake. I don't think they played very clean in the first half. Missed a lot of easy buckets. Missed a few defensive assignments early there in the first quarter. Let some of the East Robertson shooters get open. Certainly in the third quarter, they came out inspired, a different basketball team. able to take care of business. Really impressed with Callie Reeder, especially in the second half. Was able to score, rebound, blocked a few shots along the way. Just really impressed with her play tonight. Good win for the Lady Bobcats as they head into that Oneida Christmas tournament next week.
Speaking of Callie Reeder, she was the leading scorer tonight for the Lady Bobcats with 15 points. Also supported by Zoe Nicholas Callie Reeder had 21. Zoe Nicholas had 15. Allie Eminette had 8. And Emmy Lowe also had 8. Taking a look at the Around UC Sports Nation scoreboard, some scores from yesterday. Monterey 47, Midway Girls 33. In girls action, Jackson County 57, Trousdale County 30. York Institute topped Clay County 52-30 in Jamestown. Down in McMinnville, Cookeville 58, Warren County 52. I think the Lady Cavs withstood some late fourth quarter runs from the Lady Pioneers to get that one. Upperman playing down in the Kiwanis tournament in Palm Coast, Florida, tops Nice, Florida 37-33. And White County out in Sparta topped Van Buren County 72-40. And Cannon County dispatched of DeKalb County 64-46 in Smithville. Casey, turning to the boys' game, what are some of Casey's keys for both these teams?
Yeah, Jake, thanks a lot. And just piggyback off what you said, I went and watched some games this week. That Cookeville girls team is for real. They're a really good basketball team. If you hadn't been out, had a chance to get out and watch them play, go check them out. Their boys' team equally as good. I've got both teams ranked number 1 this week in the Upper Cumberland. Let's talk about it, Jake. Tonight's Casey's keys for the game. You know, if you're Pickett County, Jake, you've got to think the Bobcats have had this game circled on the schedule. This Indians team bounced Pickett County from the regional tournament 61-45 last season and went on to win the TSSAA Class A title. So let's see if the Bobcats will use that as additional fuel this afternoon and motivation. Secondly, I think Pickett County's got to avoid the scoring droughts. They only had 2 field goals in the third quarter last game versus Russell County, Kentucky. Looking back to last season, East Robertson held Pickett County to 6 field goals in the 3 quarters, the second, third, and fourth. And so Pickett County will need to find some rhythm and space and get good looks at the bucket tonight to avoid not being able to put up points. Lastly, I think it's a great opportunity to bounce back. They're coming off an 8-day layoff. They've had a chance to be in the gym all week and clean some things up and reflect on the first quarter of the season. Let's see if the Bobcats can capitalize off the additional rest and take this game right to East Robertson. Turning the page to East Robertson. Good news for the Bobcats is that Taylor Groves, the all-everything Ole Miss football signee, is graduated and gone from East Robertson. The bad news is the Grove train is still rolling at East Robertson as they have 5 roster spots that include the last name Groves. Elijah, Isaiah, Tayshawn, and Zach will all get minutes tonight. They're all big, strong, athletic kids who can take a game over, so we'll keep our eyes there. Secondly, I'm interested in how fresh they'll be coming off a game last night. They didn't have much time to scout Pickett County or break down the game film. Coach Kurt Caton might just roll the ball out and tell them to go play and make adjustments in game. And then lastly, East Robertson's going to want to lock down defensively. Remembering back to that regional game last season, they were able to create a lot of turnovers against Pickett County, as well as protecting the rim with lots of block shots as they leverage that length and physicality. Let's see if they can come in here to the Bobcat Den and take a big game on the road tonight. Jake, that's tonight's Casey's keys for the game.
Thank you, Casey. One Pickett County team has already won tonight as the Lady Bobcats topped East Robertson 72-40. Let's see if we can make it 2 tonight. It's Pickett County and East Robertson.
The Union Bank post-game report continues. Union Bank, Byrdstown, Jamestown, Clark Range, member FDIC. Wrapping up tonight's Bobcats action.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Livingston Regional Hospital wants to say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Livingston Regional is thankful for the community in which we serve.
Keeping your family healthy.
Delivering the best health care possible.
Today, when there are so many options available, Livingston Regional says thank you today and in the new year. You can trust Livingston Regional's experienced team of doctors, nurses, and specialists to keep your family healthy. Livingston Regional Hospital. Visit mylivingstonhospital.com. Today, your health, your home.
Tip-off approaching for boys teams across UC Sports Nation. Time to get you ready. Powered by Hall's Sports and Outdoors.
I'm Jacob Vinson. The Upperman Bees beat Matanzas, Florida on Thursday, 52-44 to open up their weekend of action in the Palm Coast Classic. Senior Jackson Bush had a career-high 21 points in the win. Bees coach Bobby McWilliams says he's excited about the opportunity to play some athletic teams down in Florida.
We're going to see lots of length and lots of athleticism. That's stuff we can't simulate in the regular season or we can't simulate in practice. Incredible athleticism with some of these teams and the length that they have as well. Hopefully we'll prepare you for later on down the road. But anytime you come to Florida and play, it's kind of a different style of basketball, first of all, but you have to be ready to compete every possession of every game, and that kind of gets us propelled into January, kind of getting ready for a big district stretch run.
The Clay County Bulldogs are in full swing after finally getting their football team back at the beginning of last week. They played York on the road last night after playing Macon County Monday and Tennessee Heat on Tuesday. Tonight they get Jellicoe at home and have beaten them already 80-70 last Friday. Bulldogs coach Rob Edwards says it's tough trying to get the football guys into basketball shape so quickly.
I think there's a couple things physically. One, obviously, is the cardio. Basketball is it's football is just go and stop and go and stop, and basketball is just kind of nonstop, unless you're sitting on the bench. But the other thing with these football guys, they've been practicing football since back in July, so their bodies are beat and banged and bruised and worn out and sore. So we're really trying to take it as easy as we can to get their bodies some rest and let them heal up before we put them in too much of a strain, when district play gets around.
The Stone Memorial boys will host Apostolic Christian as part of their Christmas Classic this evening. The Eagles played Cumberland County last night as part of the Classic and get the host Panthers tonight. Panthers coach Neil Capps says the Eagles will be a great challenge for them.
Apostolic Christian, who has two really good players, got a kid averaging about 27 and another big man averaging about 19. And usually, the thing I found out, teams usually don't, surprise teams that you think you haven't heard of, usually don't call you unless they think they have a chance to beat you and they want to get out and challenge themselves. They're very good. I've already watched them on film. Coach Maupin does a really good job. This is a group of quality team coming in here, and they got some really nice players.
We'll keep you updated on scores throughout the evening from UC Sports Nation.
We're now joined by Pickett County freshman guard Brady Evans of the Pickett County Bobcats. If you could play one sport that isn't basketball, what is it?
Baseball.
Why baseball?
Really enjoy the sport and the athletic part of it and the team part.
Do you believe in game day superstitions, and if so, do you have one?
Not really, just eating good before the game and being around your teammates.
Do you have a favorite pregame meal that you guys all go and get or something like that?
Well, here kind of the only thing we got is Dairy Queen, so that's usually it.
What are some things you do off the court to take your mind off basketball?
Just hang out with my friends.
Do you have a favorite drill or a practice period that you like to look forward to?
Probably three-man weave.
Who's the funniest player on the team?
Probably the manager, Tyler Daniels.
Are there any other sports you like to watch or play when you're not playing basketball?
I like to watch football and basketball.
You got a favorite football team?
Probably the Titans, just from where I'm from.
I think that's a lot of people's favorite football team around here. This has been Brady Evans, freshman guard of the Pickett County Bobcats.
The Bobcats hit the court in minutes. This is Bobcats basketball pregame. The People's Bank countdown to tip-off. People's Bank and Trust.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
We're now joined by Joseph Hamonette as the Pickett County Bobcats prepare for the East Robertson Indians. Tough loss on the road last Friday. What did Russell County do that really gave you trouble?
They were long and strong, and I've always said when you go to Kentucky, you got to be 20 points better than the team you're playing. But we 3 minutes into the first quarter, I think they had one foul. We had 9. That kind of set the tone for the game, and then we struggled to make shots after that point, and just got behind and just didn't make some perimeter shots. And they got up in us. Were pretty physical with us, which was good for us to see. And we worked on it all week, and it's exposed some weaknesses that we think we've corrected.
When shots aren't falling and the calls seem to be 50-50, it can get into a team's head. What was the message after the game?
I thought we ended on a positive. We really fought back in the fourth quarter. We kind of got started in that fourth quarter, outscored them. Had a really good fourth quarter, ended in a positive note, and just knew it was to learn from our mistakes and learn from the things that we can get better at.
What's practice been like this week, and how's the team responded?
Practice has been excellent. We've gone at it really hard, put in a lot of time to implement some stuff that you want to get in before district play. So it was nice to have this week off, let the kids get through their finals, and get ready for this game today.
Turning the focus to East Robertson now, what do they do well on film?
They're very good. They have some losses, but it was got their football players back. They've got all their football players back, and they're 5-0. They're really long. They're athletic. They're fast. They know how to play. They're physical. They're an experienced group, and they basically have the Taylor Groves graduated after they won the state championship last year, but basically everyone else is back. So they've just got a really, really talented team.
What's the injury report look like today?
We're good. Everybody's healthy. Everybody looks good. Jacob's ankle's got a lot better, so I think we're good to go.
This has been Pickett County's Joseph Hamonette as Pickett prepares for East Robertson. Back at the Bobcat Den in Pickett County as the boys get ready to go. Pickett County and East Robertson running through those lineups really quickly. For Pickett County, it's Jacob Amonette, Eli Reagan, Caden Miller, Gage Harris, and Caden Thomas. For East Robertson, it's Isaiah Groves, Elijah Groves, Sean Groves, Carson Craig, Braden Jones. As you heard in the pregame, Casey mentioned the Groves train still going strong up in Cross Plains. For your play-by-play action, here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. Officials toss the basketball up. We're underway right here in Byrdstown. Bobcats in the all-white uniforms, trimmed in black and gold. East Robertson in those garnet uniforms, trimmed in white. And we're underway. And they're going to get it down inside to Groves. He's going to pass it around over to number 10, Carson Craig. He's going to get Gage Harris up in the air on the fake. And a nasty little fall right there by Harris, but he pops back up off the court. Glad nobody was hurt on that one. No score. 7:42 to go here. First quarter, and just like that, inbound play. They get it up to Groves. High in the air. Goes up and is able to catch it in the air and make the shot. Didn't look like he drew a whole lot of contact, but the official said it's a foul on Eli Reagan. He completes the three-point play, and just like that, East Robertson leads it 3-0. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Backcourt pressure by East Rob. Get the ball. Pickett County's able to break the pressure. Get it across court to Jacob Amonette. Three-point shot on the way is no good. Rebound Groves. Groves wants to push. Gets the ball into the front court. Shots up and no good. Rebound stays with East Robertson. Braden Jones turns it over. Pickett County back in business. Jacob Amonette over to Caden Miller. Groves pokes it away into the corner. Gage Harris, running jumper, blocked away a little bit, altered his shot. On the rebound, that's going to be Elijah Groves. East Robertson in the backcourt. Get it across the front court. Braden Jones up to Isaiah Groves. And on the play, that's going to be Carson Craig. And he runs completely and totally over Eli Reagan on the play. Took one for the team. We call that a GWP, Jake, a game-winning play. Nice play that time.
I was going to say, you can always appreciate a player that can take a charge.
Absolutely. 3-0. East Robertson leads it here early first quarter. Bobcats able to get it into the front court. Running that little high weave out on the top. A lot of motion going on. Jacob Amonette, right wing. He's going to be checked by number 4. That's Sean Groves. And he's able to break the 5-second count. And we've got number 21, that's Payne Burton, checking into the game already for the Bobcats. Nice little spin move that time for Jacob Amonette. Gets the Bobcats on the board 3-2. And back down court. Nice little transition bucket for Elijah Groves. Goes up high on the bucket. Big, strong, tall kid. Really athletic. Nice bucket. Jacob Amonette brings the ball back down. 3-point shot on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Elijah Groves.
Looked like a good shot by Amonette. It was just too strong off the front iron.
The last few games, he's really struggled early in the game. And Carson Craig that time on the bucket. 7-2. East Robertson leads it here early first quarter here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Eli Reagan on the drive, gets the defender up in the air, short arms it. It's no good. Rebound that time by Braden Jones. Full court pressure this time down by the Bobcats. They want to trap. Able to get the ball across court. Isaiah Graves into the corner. That's going to be Carson Craig on the shot, no good. Rebound, Sean Graves. He's no good. And just like that, Carson Craig tries to go for an offensive rebound. He just climbed over the back of Jacob Amonette and Eli Reagan.
Excuse me, Casey. Go ahead.
Substitutions coming into the game. Payne Burton is now checking in. Called his name out earlier. That was actually Caden Thomas. So Payne Burton, Eli Reagan, Lyric Paris, Dylan Anderson checking into the game for the Bobcats. Nice spin move that time by Amonette. Able to get the defender up in the air. Not able to get it to go down, but he does draw the contact. Amonette going to go to the free throw line, see if he can convert on a couple of free throws.
Casey, one thing that I'm noticing here early in the first, 3 or so minutes is, East Robertson has a lot of size down low, a lot of size overall. Hopefully that's something that Pickett County can use to their advantage, in terms of driving, getting to the rim, making East Robertson foul them.
Amonette's second free throw on the way is good. He went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 7-3. East Robertson leads here in the first quarter, 4:45 to go. East Robertson down court. They're able to break the pressure. Get it up front court. Sean Groves over to Elijah Groves. Little short jumper is good. Nice looking bucket. Elijah Groves. East Rob leads at 9-3. Back down court. Lyric Paris. Handoff. Jacob Amonette. He's going to be trapped. And just like that, Jacob Amonette going to put his forearm right into the chest of Sean Groves. They're going to tag him for an offensive foul. East Robertson with the basketball in their backcourt. Sean Groves over to Elijah Groves. Over to Jones. Jones going to drive baseline. He's going to kick. Out to the corner. Back out to Jones. Over to Groves. Groves going to be checked by Dylan Anderson. Bench trying to give some defensive energy this time down for the Bobcats. Ball's going into the corner. That's Sean Groves. He goes baseline. Ball's going to be squirted away and out of bounds. Good defensive rotation that time for the Bobcats. Had a defender able to slip down there, get in front of the offensive player, and they just threw it right out of bounds. Good defensive play. Lyric Paris this time down. Payne Burton, free throw line, into Lyric Paris, gets his defender off the feet, back out in the corner. Payne Dylan Anderson, no good. Rebound, East Robertson. They want to push. They get the ball near midcourt. And just like that, looks like Dylan Anderson's going to pick up a foul. Check that, make that Eli Reagan. That's going to be Reagan's second, so he's going to have to go take a seat. Gage Harris checks back into the game for the Bobcats. Bobcats trail, 9-3, 3:20 to go here in the first frame here in Byrdstown. Groves on the drive, and he's able to finish. That's going to be Sean Groves. And just like that, Pickett County's going to take a 30-second timeout. Jake will keep it right here. We've said it on the way up here. This East Robertson team, they lost 3 out of their first 4 games, but they had the football guys, wasn't playing with them. Since then, they've went on a tear. Won last night at Portland. They came out tonight. They look tough and ready. Don't look like their legs are too damaged from last night's game. They're playing with intensity and energy here early.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that they're undefeated since their football guys have come back, so that's been a really nice addition for them. You know, they definitely seem in shape, as we heard in the pregame. It's really hard to get football guys that play basketball back into that basketball shape.
Yeah, East Robertson, nice-looking ball club. Dylan Anderson, left wing, get the ball to Payne Burton in the corner. 3-point shot's blocked. Get it back. Payne Burton to the glass is no good. And we're going to have substitutions checking in. Caden Miller checking back into the game for Lyric Paris. East Robertson's going to have the ball. Full court pressure down this time by the Bobcats. Break the pressure easily. Up court to Jones. Rebound, Jacob Amonette. Amonette pushes the pace. He's in the front court. And ball's going to be out of bounds. This time stays with Pickett County. They'll have it underneath their own bucket. Amonette drove down the lane, got the defender up. Somebody swatted at the ball. It went off a leg. Stays with Pickett County. Inbound pass. It's time to Caden Miller. Up top, Dylan Anderson. Gage Harris has got it right wing. Give it to Miller. Right around the head of the circle. Gage Harris, 3-point shot on the way is short. Rebound, Caden Miller out top. Jacob Amonette, he's going to drive. Defender goes right by him. Nice little pull-up jumper that time by Amonette. See if that can help get his confidence going. 11-5, Bobcats trail here in the first quarter. Isaiah Groves on the shot. It's no good. Rebound, Caden Miller.
Casey, all those 5 points you mentioned a moment ago have come from Jacob Amonette.
Amonette with the only scorer so far in this ball game. Pickett County, Gage Harris picks up his dribble. Gets it to Amonette in the corner. He picks up his dribble. And they called him for a traveling violation.
I think Joseph Amonette takes exception to that turnover.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, Jake. East Robertson getting the ball up front court. Break the press easily. And just like that, Sean Groves on the bucket. 13-5, Bobcats trail here. Under a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Caden Miller, free throw line. Jacob Amonette drives to the bucket. Gets in there amongst the Giants. And the official says he's going to travel again.
I didn't see the first one, but I definitely didn't see that one. It looked like it should have been a jump ball.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. If anything, we had a held ball situation. That's 2 in a row the officials missed. Same guy called both of them. And long pass down court. That's a new guy into this game. That's Zeke Prince. And he's able to score. 15-5, Bobcats trail here in the first quarter. Jacob Amonette on the drive, over to Payne Burton, inside, Lyric Paris. And Paris is able to score, stop some of that bleeding. 15-7, Bobcats trail. We go under 1 minute here in the first quarter. Isaiah Groves, over to Elijah Groves, and it's going to be a turnover back to the Bobcats. See what the strategy is here by Coach Amonette, whether he's going to try to milk this clock and get the final shot, or if he's going to Just let his offense play out here and see what happens. Looks like they're going to try to get a bucket as quick as they can. Jacob Eminette, top of the circle. 3-point ball on the way, and it's good. Jacob Eminette starting to heat up here in the first quarter. Bobcats trail at 15-10. Under 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Elijah Groves on the drive. He's going to kick it out. Sean Groves drives in. Short corner. He's going to turn it over. 10 seconds to go. Jacob Amonette trying to get the ball up court. He does. Passes over to Payne Burton. 3-point shot on the way. Ball went right in and right out. And that's going to be the end of your first quarter. Your Bobcats trail it 15-10. You're listening to Bobcat basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Start of the second quarter back here in Byrdstown. East Robertson leads 15-10. The Bobcats withstood a 15-5 run to start the game, but scored the last 5 points to end the first quarter. Bobcats are powered by Jacob Amonette with 8 points. Here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. Yep, able to really claw their way back in right there. Could have got ugly in the first quarter. Able to just stick around. Amonette on the drive. Ball swatted away out of bounds. It's going to stay with Pickett County. They'll have the ball underneath their own bucket here. Got a really small lineup on the court right here. Got 5 guards for sure. Trying to combat some of that offense and all that size by East Robertson. Just like that, Lyric Paris on the inbound. Able to go up and get a bucket. Nice bucket that time. Good looking inbound play. Backcourt pressure by the Bobcats. Going to get the ball up court. That's going to be number 0 on the shot. That's Wesley Steele. And the 3-point shot by Steele is going to be good. And then on the rebound, they're going to pin that on Lyric Paris, a foul. So big possession right here by East Robertson. Could have a chance at a 6-point play here. Elijah Groves on the dribble. Gets it all the way into the rack. Little floating jumper is good. And just like that, Coach Amonette's going to get teed up. Don't really like the way this game's being officiated.
And that may have to do with the hold that happened on the previous possession.
And we had 2 plays down here that he didn't really care for on the travel.
As well,
I didn't see either one of them myself. And then we had the 3-point bucket and a holding penalty. And asking Coach to, here in the TSSAA for NFHS, if you get a technical foul, Coach is going to have to take a seat. Going to have the seatbelt rule the rest of this game. Elijah Groves at the free throw line. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. First one's on the way. It's no good. And it's going to be possession back to East Robertson at the end of this free throw right here. So he's going to miss both free throws.
Casey, as both teams come back down the floor to resume play, it still looks like Joseph Amonette's getting his sense worth.
Yeah, he's trying to understand from the official's point of view, like what did he see on that play? Same official called a couple of those walking violations. Nevertheless, Bobcats trying to get fired up here. Elijah Groves inside, and he's going to finish. Big, strong, athletic kid. Once again, they threw it up high to him, able to go get it. Bobcats trail at 22-12. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Jacob Eminette, top of the lane, drives the basketball in, and he's going to be fouled by Isaiah Groves as he tries to get to the bucket. Eminette just went one-on-one that time, drove down right side, and able to get to the free throw line here, try to stop some of this run by the Indians from East Robertson. First free throw's on the way, and it's good. Saturday morning, we take you all over the Upper Cumberland as we visit with coaches and players. It's the high school playbook presented by Mountain Barn Builders. Talking hoops Saturday at 9 on Rock 93.7. Second free throw by Eminette is good. Makes your score 22-14 with 6:45 to go here, second quarter. And just like that, a steal by the Bobcats. Payne Burton, Gage Harris on the fake. Kick it around the corner. Over to number 21, Caden Thomas. He's not able to get it to go down. And just like that, on the rebound, Gage Harris is going to be tagged with a foul. It's going to be the 17th foul, so the Indians going to be in the 1-and-1 here the rest of the quarter. 6.5 minutes to go here. That's going to be Zeke Prince at the free throw line. First shot's on the way, and it's good. Second shot's up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Caden Thomas. Over to Jacob Amonette. Bringing the ball into the front court. Lyric Parrish picks up his dribble. Needs help, gets it from Payne Burton. He's going to be double teamed. Get the ball around to Caden Thomas. Over to Jacob Eminette. He's going to drive. He's going to pump fake. Get the defender up. Not able to get it to go. Ball's going to be on the floor. Rebounded. Came out of there by Thomas. Top of the key. Thomas gets it back. Over to Lyric Paris. Free throw line. A lot of standing going on right now by the Bobcats. Ball's Payne Burton. Inside. Lyric Paris. Not able to get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Able to get that one to go.
Nice hustle play by Lyric Paris underneath.
Yeah, had a lot of guys in. He was in there amongst the Giants. Missed the first shot, just stayed after it. Was able to get the rebound and get the offensive board in the putback. Ball down court. This time it's off the side of the backboard. Wesley Steele. Amonette back into the front court. Kicks it out to Gage Harris. Three-point shot on the way. You hear the crowd. It's good. 23-19. We get close in on the 5-minute mark here to go. Bobcats trail it by 4. They get the ball down court. That's Sean Groves. Over to Elijah Groves. Back out to Sean Groves. Three-point shot, no good. East Robertson, last couple possessions, looks a little ragged. Amonette pulls up top of the key. Gets it into Payne Burton. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line.
And that's what I was mentioning, or that's what I was talking about there earlier. Drive in those lanes, find those creases that you can get into, force your way in and make them foul you.
Yeah, really good penetration the last couple of times down court by the Bobcats. Able to either find a shooter or be able to get to the rack. Try to get some fouls going the other way against East Robertson. Again, they're big and strong and athletic. Got to figure out ways to get over them. Once you get inside there, they got some giants. Down low, trying to protect the rim. First free throw on the way by Burton, no good. Second one rims in and out. He goes 0 for 2. 23-19, Bobcats trail. 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. Sean Groves over to Elijah Groves. He wants to drive. Pull-up shot is good. Elijah Groves having quite the game. Jacob Amonette back down court. Bounces it off to Dylan Anderson. Over to Payne Burton. Steele. Stolen back that time by Lyric Paris. Top of the key. Gage Harris. Over to Payne Burton. Jacob Amonette goes back door. And we're going to have a foul called. All the way down on the baseline, we had the top official. Had to come get it. We call that an AT&T long distance call, Jake. The official furthest from the play had to go get it. And we're going to have 2 free throws. Nope, we're going to have 1 and 1. Nope, it's going to be ball out of bounds right here for the Bobcats. 16 foul. Inbound play. Gage Harris has got it in the corner. He drives, pushed out of bounds, no call. And just like that, East Robertson's going to steal it back away. Elijah Groves goes in, was able to bank it off the glass. It's good. 27-19, 3:50 to go here in the second quarter. Backdoor cut, Lyric Paris. He's going to have his shot blocked. And the official's going to come in with a foul. Tough break that time with the Indians. Looked like good, clean block on that play. Lyric Paris at the free throw line. He's going to the line. First shot's up, and it's good. Eli Reagan with those 2 fouls going to check back in. Payne Burton going to catch a breather. You got Aminette, Reagan, Lyric Paris, Dylan Anderson, and Gage Harris is your lineup right now for the Bobcats. Second free throw's good. 27-21, 3:40 to go here until halftime. Man-to-man, pressured by the Bobcats. 3-point shot on the way is no good. And on the rebound, you're going to have number 21. That's Zach Prince. He's going to come over the back. And just like that, the Bobcats are going to try to go back and walk to the other end, try to get a couple of free throws, try to cut into this 6-point Indian lead with 3:30 to go here until halftime.
Aminette took a hand to the head like a club on that play.
Aminette's first shot's up, and it's good. Second shot's up, and it's good. 27-23, 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. East Robertson able to break the pressure. Elijah Groves down court. And he just runs completely over Jacob Aminette.
And then he takes a charge. What a play.
Nice play that time, Jacob Aminette. Call that a GWP, a game-winning type play. Can certainly change the momentum. Elijah Groves that time just a little bit out of control. Bobcats trail by 4. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. In Byrdstown at the Bobcat Den. Lyric Paris, top of the key, over to Gage Harris. Jacob Aminette on the drive. He gets in, able to get it out to the 3-point line. Dylan Anderson, they're calling it a 2-point shot. It's good. Good-looking bucket. Great ball movement that time by the Bobcats. Cut this lead to 2. Elijah Groves. Over to Zach Prince. Back to Elijah Groves. He's going to have it top of the key versus Gage Harris. Corner shot on the way is no good. Rebound, Lyric Paris. Up ahead to Jacob Aminette. He wants to push. 3-point shot on the way. That's good. Bobcats going to take the lead here, 28-27.
Aminette with a stroke.
And Coach Kurt Caton has seen enough. It's going to be a full timeout, Jake. We'll take it with them. Bobcats take the lead, 28-27. You're listening to Bobcat basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pickett County on a 7-0 run here late in the second quarter. They lead 28-27. Here's Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. And just like that, back out of the break, Pickett County tries to trap over around the table. And Dylan Anderson's going to pick up the foul. And East Robertson going to go back to the free throw line here for the morning bonus. Wesley Steele, first free throw's up, and it's good. Ties the game here at 28, 2:22 to go here until halftime. Second free throw on the way by Prince is good. Scratch that, Wesley Steele is good. Eli Reagan, front court. Gage Harris, center of the paint. Should have took a shot, tried to pass it out to the corner to Dylan Anderson. Isaiah Groves on the drive, out to the corner. Mason Edison, shot won't go. And rebound, Caden Miller. Over to Jacob Amonette. He gets the ball across the timeline. Gets it over to Caden Miller. Dribbles, free throw line. And Dylan Anderson drives it in, gets one to kiss off the window.
Is that bank still open?
It's still open. People's Bank is open late on Saturday. And just like that, Elijah Groves is going to come down and turn the basketball over. 1:33 to go. Bobcats lead by 1, 30-29. Going to have an opportunity here to add on to that lead. Jacob Amonette across the timeline. Gets it up to Gage Harris. Over to Eli Reagan. Foul line, Caden Miller picks up his dribble. Jacob Amonette on the drive. The ball's going to be swatted away and out of bounds. Stays with Pickett County. Keep wanting to call them Byrdstown tonight for some reason.
We are in Byrdstown.
Pickett County on the inbound, right in front of the East Robertson bench. And just like that, we're going to have an illegal screen.
And I think that ref may have had some help from the crowd, someone down below us.
And that's going to be Gage Harris's third foul. Coach Amonette going to have to get him a sub. That substitution's also checking into the game. And tried to get Payne Burton in the game. Official said, nope, you weren't there whenever we beckoned the subs in, so he's got to sit. Carson Craig gets it inside to Elijah Groves. Not able to finish that one. And on the rebound, that's going to be Isaiah Groves. Offensive board. He's going to try to put it back up. He's going to be fouled this time by Dylan Anderson on the putback. And so Isaiah Groves is going to go to the free throw line right here and see if he can cut into this 1-point Bobcat lead. Both teams trying to fight to see who's going to take the lead back to the locker room at halftime. First shot on the way from Groves is no good. Eli Reagan with those two fouls is going to check out. Payne Burton checking back in. Isaiah Groves' second shot's on the way, and it's good. We got a tie game here. Under 1 minute to go here in Byrdstown at the Bobcats Den in a 30-30 tie. Caden Miller, top of the lane. Over to Caden Thomas. Out to Jacob Amonette. He wants to drive. Gets it in. Gets the defender off his feet. Out to Dylan Anderson. Dylan Anderson, right wing, over to Payne Burton. Takes it top of key. Over to Caden Thomas. Dylan Anderson, free throw line. Picks up his dribble. Over to Payne Burton. We're at 30 seconds to go here in the quarter. Payne Burton, backdoor cut. Had him open. Just tossed it right out of bounds. Probably should have bounced past it right there. Led him a little bit too much. Bobcats turn it over. East Robertson now going to have an opportunity to break this tie and go to the locker room with a lead. East Robertson able to break that pressure, go to the bucket. That's going to be number 10. That's Carson Craig on the finish. East Robertson takes the lead, 32-30, as we go under 10 seconds to go. Bobcats going to go 4 low this time. Let Jacob Amonette go to work. Gets the defenders up. They block his shot. And just like that, back this way, Elijah Groves takes a 3-point shot. Not able to finish it. And that's going to take us to halftime. Your score at halftime, Bobcats trail the East Robertson Indians 32-30. We'll take a commercial break. We'll come back, break down the first half, talk about stats, talk about in-game adjustments here for the second half. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball. Stick around right here on UC Sports Nation.
Bobcats basketball, the Pickett County Wildcats. Tonight's game, sponsored by Aminet's Eagle Auction and Realty, where we soar higher. Book your next auction at eagleauctions.com. Pryor's Auto Spot. Get your car repaired. Done right the first time. Schedule your work now at pryorsautospot.com. Milestone Physical Therapy. Orthopedic care that improves your life. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. Milestone. And by People's Bank and Trust, Pickett County's community bank. People's Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Burglars in the distance? That's right, nothing can ruin the holidays more than someone taking advantage of your holiday cheer. With Christmas just days away, be proactive and protect your home with Twin Lakes Security. With monitoring as low as $24.99 a month and options like remote arm disarm, lighting control, and video surveillance, your home will be all set for holiday safety. Give us a call at 931-528-2005 or visit twinlakes.net.
The best way to guarantee the future of your dreams is to create that future yourself. This has never been more true than when it comes to your home. At People's Bank, we make home improvement loans that provide the money you need to make the changes you want. At People's Bank, our rates are always competitive. We offer flexible terms with a payment designed to fit your budget. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years' experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Back in Byrdstown, Pickett County High School, the Bobcat Den, as we have reached halftime. It's 32-30. East Robertson leads Pickett County. Going through the numbers quickly, the Bobcats are led by Jacob Eminette with 12. Payne Burton has provided 3. Paris and Anderson also have 4. Looking at East Robertson, some of their numbers, they are led by Elijah Groves with 15. Carson Craig has 4. Isaiah Groves has 5. Wesley Steele has 5, and Prince with 3. Casey, looking back at the first half, East Robertson's put on a little bit of a run. They had a run early in the first quarter, 15-5 to start the game, then a run to get up 27-19 in the second quarter. Pickett County has withstood those. They've played with them themselves, and we find ourselves with a 2-point game.
Yeah, really nice second quarter, able to claw and scratch back into it. Pickett County a little not too happy about the officiating. I thought they were able to kind of get past that once the technical happened, and then they really started playing aggressively on the defensive end, creating some turnovers. Jacob Eminette able to get going down here on the offensive end, able to knock down some buckets, able to create some lanes and space where they're able to get away from some of those defenders. Again, creating some space so you don't have those big guys coming over to swat it out of there. And so really nice job to battle back here, get it to a 2-point game by halftime. Talking about third quarter and fourth quarter adjustments, I think you'll continue to see the Bobcats try to pressure in the backcourt. They've got to do a better job at once the press gets broken. They've got to figure out how to regroup and go back and guard the rim. East Robertson's had a couple of opportunities to break that press and just get wide open looks down under the bucket. So we'll see if Pickett County can combat some of that, as well as, hey, the rotation for East Robertson, they don't have a whole lot of folks. They just played a game last night. So let's see if that pressure by Pickett County, they're able to continue to keep that pressure level turned up, try to run them out of this gym, try to get them a little tired, create some of those turnovers, easy buckets back the other way for the Bobcats. It's going to be a fun second half, Jake. Can't wait. Buckle your seatbelt up. You're listening to basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Lane Harville is a junior at Cookeville High School. He competes in bowling for the Upperman Bees through a sports co-op, and while this is just his first season, Harville seems to have found his sport. Coming off the busiest stretch of the season, the Bees now make their push for state. This is UC Sports Nation This Week. Have you bowled like your freshman and sophomore year?
So I know I didn't. I've only been bowling competitive since about June. I got into it and wanted to be on a bowling team, and then found the Upperman's bowling team, and so I joined it. But no, freshman and sophomore year I did not.
What's the experience been like of getting used to what this sport is like and kind of getting that feel and finding your spot in it and kind of like being like, oh, I can stick with this. What's that experience been like for you?
So basically, it's definitely a challenge going against other people from different schools, and it gives me experience to how to get better and what to do to improve to make a higher level experience.
What have been maybe, if any, moments from this season that you kind of maybe surprised yourself in? So putting up a score that you didn't expect to do, or hitting a split that it was kind of crazy, or you're just being part of a big win with the team as a whole. Were there any moments where you surprised yourself in the bowling lanes?
So basically, when I started the team or whatnot, I didn't know if I was going to start, if I was going to actually do well. And through the season or whatnot, turns to find out I made the starting team, which is basically it's you against the other opponent, basically a 1v1 and whatnot. And then as the time went on, I got up in the 200s as a new personal record for bowling. But now I just got to improve my score and try to get better as time goes on.
How intense is it at this point in the season than maybe at that start of the year?
It definitely was casual at the beginning of the game or beginning of the season, because there wasn't as many games, maybe 2 games a week, 1 game a week. But as time went on, there's 5 games a week this week, and it's you have to be on your game every single game to make sure you be the best you can be. And it definitely is nerve-wracking, but also it's exciting, yeah.
What do you want to see out of yourself in district and moving forward, possibly?
I definitely want to see the highest placement I can be. I want to beat as many people as I can, and basically just keep the winning streak going, because we're 11-3 right now. And so I just want to beat everybody I can, do the best I can, and hope for the best.
That was junior bowler for the Upperman Bees and Cookeville High School student Lane Harville. For more interviews with athletes from across the Upper Cumberland, check out ucsportsnation.com.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
Start of the second half here in Byrdstown as Pickett County trails 34-30. Here's Casey Bolton.
Yeah, thanks, Jake. Just like that, first offensive possession, Sean Groves goes to the bucket, able to capitalize. And just like that, other end, Eli Reagan able to go to the bucket. Nice bucket that time, Reagan. I think that's his first two of the ball game. And we, just like that, down on the other end, Carson Craig caught it about the free throw line. Saw Jacob Amonette. I think it disrupted him. He traveled right before he ran over him. Probably a good luck that time by East Robertson. They were going to pick up another offensive foul.
I think Jacob Amonette's going to need some ice packs tomorrow morning.
Jacob Amonette, right wing. Free ball on the way is no good. Rebound by Caden Thomas. Back out Eli Reagan. Reagan falls on the floor trying to pick it up. He can't do it. Inside this time to Isaiah Groves. And just like that, East Robertson 36-32 with the lead. Jacob Amonette, this time down court. He's got the ball at the head of the circle. Tries to get a screen in there by Caden Miller. Gage Harris on the dish to Eli Reagan. It's going to be stolen away again by East Robertson. Elijah Groves on the run. And he's going to be fouled this time down. See who they call that one on. They're going to call it on Caden Thomas. Sub checking into the game. That's going to be Paris checking in for Miller. Elijah Groves on the inbound play. Able to sky over everybody, able to get it to drop. Indians stretch that lead out, 38-32. We're at 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter here at the Bobcat Den in Byrdstown. Jacob Amonette, three-point shot on the way. That was money, just like butter. 38-35, 5:50 to go. Still having that backcourt pressure. Indians able to break it. Elijah Groves on the move. And this time down, number 10, Carson Craig, able to drive to the lane, able to get it to finish. Jacob Amonette, right wing, into Gage Harris. Right wing, Gage Harris. Three-point shot on the way. It's money as well. Nice shot. Back-to-back three-pointers by the Bobcats.
Harris originally cut to the basket. The pass wasn't there. Drifted out to the wing. He was wide open.
40-38. Bobcats trail by 2 here. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Chipping back away at this lead. Top of the key, Tayshawn Groves. Picks up his dribble. Right wing over to Isaiah Groves. Get it out. Top of the key shot on the way, no good. Rebound Eli Reagan. He wants to push. Going to be bumped, no call. Get it into Thomas. Over to Jacob Amonette. And they're going to call him for another travel. It's his third travel of the basketball game. Jake, I don't think he's had 3 travels all season.
I don't think so either. I don't like that possession. Caden Thomas had a shot at the free throw line and he didn't take it.
40-38, under 4.5 minutes to go here at the Bobcat Den. Tayshawn Groves has the ball. Works against Caden Thomas. Pass inside. Carson Craig went up with it. and pitches it out to number 3, Elijah Groves, and he's going to travel with the basketball. So a couple turnovers back and forth here in the third quarter. Bobcats trail by 2. They've got the basketball. Jacob Eminette brings it across the timeline over to Gage Harris. Top of the key, Caden Thomas over to Eli Reagan. It looks like East Robertson's going to be packed in that 2-3 zone this time down. Corner 3 ball's on the way. It's no good. It's going to be blocked away and out of bounds. Back to the Bobcats. Lyric Paris over to Caden Thomas. Over to Eli Reagan. Eli Reagan caught it right here on the perimeter. Had a really open shot. Passed it up. Tried to get it down into the corner. Coach Eminette encouraged him to shoot the basketball. Eli Reagan's going to take it out. Inbound play. Lyric Paris. They're going to try to run Reagan off a screen. Jacob Eminette. Top of the key. They're still packed into that 2-3 zone defense. Caden Thomas. Back over to Jacob Eminette. 3-point shot on the way is no good. Rebound Elijah Groves. Down court to Carson Craig. Not able to get it to finish. Gage Harris on the rebound. 2-point game here in Byrdstown. Bobcats trail it 40-38. Turnover. Gage Harris tried to get it to Eli Reagan, just not able to do it. Transitional bucket that time. Isaiah Groves able to get it to go down. East Robertson pushes that lead out to 4, 42-38 as we approach 3 minutes here to go in the third quarter. And just like that time down, we had an offensive foul. Looked like maybe an illegal screen called against Jacob Eminette. Didn't see it, Jake. He's asking for an explanation. I'd like one too.
I feel like you both have been asking for explanations all game. This officiating has been very questionable at times.
42-38, under 3 minutes to go here. Bobcats trail. Sean Groves on the play, not able to get it to go. Tries to tap in his own rebound, can't get it to go. Jacob Eminette comes out with the rebound. He's got 3 players guarding him. Double team. Over to Eli Reagan. And he's going to toss it away. Down court. Elijah Groves. Nice finish. And just like that, East Robertson runs that lead back out to 6 points. 44-38. 2:20 to go here, third quarter. Payne Burton tries to get it into Lyric Paris. And number 2, Isaiah Groves, just going to come right over his back. Scratch that. They're going to call it on Carson Craig.
And that's Craig's third. He may have to sit for a while.
Jacob Eminette's going to inbound underneath his own goal. Inbound to Eli Reagan. And he's going to be fouled. Sean Groves this time is going to foul him. And Bobcats are going to take it outside out right here, out of bounds in their own front court. Eli Reagan's going to take the ball out of bounds. Inbound play to Lyric Paris, top of the key. Still in that 2-3 zone defense. Eli Reagan gets it into Payne Burton. Eli Reagan on 3-point shot. It's good. Eli Reagan with a nice stroke on that one. Is that his first bucket of the game, Jake?
That's his second bucket of the game. He's got 5 points this quarter.
Yeah, need to get him going right here. Bobcats trail 44-41 with under 2 minutes to go here, third quarter. See if that'll get Eli Reagan going. East Robertson has the ball. Get it. Yeah, and this time they caught Elijah Groves that time. Probably didn't even have to do it. He's going to jump up high and grab it. But he got a little forearm into his defender. Made it even easier for the catch. It's going to be an offensive foul.
Casey, all of a sudden, East Robertson getting some guys close to foul trouble. That's Groves, and Craig all with 3 fouls.
Thomas, front court. Jacob Eminette, 3-point shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Isaiah Groves. East Robertson wants to push. Carson Craig on the rebound. Not able to get it to go. Eli Reagan tries to go after it. He's not able to corral it. That's going to be out of bounds to East Robertson. 44-41, 109 to go here in the third quarter. And just like that, nice little inbound play. Elijah Groves, they just threw it up high, went and caught it, finished it in the air. Good looking play. And just like that, ball was going to go out of bounds, Jake. That's why they tell you don't ever save it under the other team's goal.
That's right.
Unfortunately, number 15, Braden Jones did. Came right into the lap of Eli Reagan, or scratch out, I believe it was Lyric Paris for the finish. Jacob Amonette this time down on the steal. He wants to go coast to coast. Gets it into the lane, not able to finish. Rebound Sean Groves down court this time. Good hustle play that time by Caden Thomas to get down and avoid the easy bucket. 46-43, Bobcats trail. 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lyric Paris tries to guard Elijah Groves this time down. Too many hands, the official says. Had him out on the perimeter. Groves trying to work around him. Going to get called for the hand check. East Robertson inbounds. They lead it by 3 as we approach 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Carson Craig that time. Nice little move to the bucket. Able to avoid the contact and finish. It's going to push that lead out to 48-43 as we go under 10 seconds here in the quarter. Jacob Amonette, three-point shot on the way is no good. Rebound Elijah Groves. He wants to push down court. Going to have the ball. Nice little pass inside. That's going to be to number 4, Sean Groves. He's not able to finish. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Your score here in Byrdstown. Bobcats trail 48-43. You're listening to Bobcat basketball on UC Sports Nation.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches. It's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
Losing a loved one can be difficult, but you don't have to go through it alone. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you, answering your questions, creating a plan, helping you with the budget, taking care of the details. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you in some of the most difficult times of your life. Neighbors and friends ready to be there for you, to remember your loved one with caring and dignity. You don't have to shoulder it all. Brown Funeral Chapel stands beside you. Brown Funeral Chapel.
Back in Byrdstown, start of the fourth quarter, East Robertson leads 48-43. Pickett County powered that quarter by Eli Reagan with 5 points. Paris also had 5 as well. In for a finish, here is Casey Bolden.
Thanks, Jake. Buckle your seatbelt up. This one could get good. Bobcats trail it here by 5. They're going to have possession of the basketball. Lyric Paris, top of the key. Over to Eli Reagan. Right side, Gage Harris. Over to Payne Burton. Nice little backdoor cut, Burton. He tries to get it inside, not able to finish. No foul called.
And he was bumped.
Ended up on the floor. No call. Down court, Elijah Groves. Down inside. Craig Kaysen on the rebound. And he tries to go up. And the ball's going to be pulled down by Lyric Paris, and he's going to be fouled this time down by number 11, Mason Edison, who's just checked into the basketball game. 48-43, Bobcats trail here in Byrdstown. 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jacob Amonette, right wing. Jacob Amonette, 3-ball on the way is good.
I think he shot that from the actual Bobcat Den restaurant.
Put a little hot sauce on that one. Deep ball. Cuts the lead to 2, 48-46. 7 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. And they get to work the ball down court. East Robertson tries to power one up. He's not able to do it. Jacob Amonette down with the rebound. He wants to come back down court. Gage Harris 3-ball on the way is no good. And the crowd wants a foul on Lyric Paris, or against Lyric Paris. Elijah Groves crawled his back. Just didn't get the call right there. 50-46 as East Robertson's able to come back down and connect. Extend that lead to 4 points. Lyric Paris, top of the key, gets it over to Jacob Amonette. He's going to drive. Gets double teamed, gets triple teamed. And we've got a held ball situation.
Joseph Amonette still wants that over the back call.
As we go under 6:25 to go here in the fourth quarter, Indians lead 50-46 on that held ball. Indians possession. They're going to get the ball back. Elijah Groves across the timeline. He's going to have the ball near midcourt. Sean Groves over to Mason Edison. Drives it, kicks it back out. East Robertson's working on being patient right here. Elijah Groves. They get the ball inside. He's going to be double teamed, almost triple teamed. And they're going to have a whistle and a foul on the play. East Robertson's going to inbound underneath their own bucket. Elijah Groves on the catch. And he's going to be fouled. They had that a couple of times, Jake, where they just throw it up high to him. He goes and catches it, tries to finish without even coming to the ground. They've scored on it a couple of times.
It reminds me of the jump pass play in football, where the running back will take it, act like he's going to sneak, and just as he hits the line of scrimmage, he tosses it over to the tight end.
Elijah Groves, a big, tall kid, really athletic, able to go up, able to corral it. Got fouled on that one. Missed the first free throw. Going to see if he can knock down this second shot. Second shot on the way. Short-armed it. And just like that, we're going to have a foul on the rebound. Zach Prince is going to come over the back. I think you heard all the Bobcat fans. They've wanted that a few times. Weren't going to be denied this time. 5:52 to go. Bobcats trail it by 4. They've got the basketball out top. Swatted away into the backcourt. Back to Eli Reagan. Gets it up into the front court. Jacob Amonette wants to drive. Over to Lyric Paris. He's going to finish right under the bucket. Nice little dime that time. Jacob Amonette might have got away with an extra step. They didn't call it. Give and go this time down. Nice play that time by East Robertson. Good ball work. Good head fake to get the defender off the ground. They go score. Pickett County trails at 52-48. 5:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jacob Amonette on the drive. Gets his defender up in the air. Not able to finish. Rebound East Robertson. East Robertson gets the ball down court. Elijah Groves going to have it out near the center circle. Passes it over to Sean Groves. Out in the corner to Mason Edison. Over to number 21. That's Zach Prince. He gets it inside to Elijah Groves for the finish. Indians able to extend that lead out to 6 points again. 54-48, 4:35 to go here in the basketball game. Gage Harris, three-point ball is up, and it's good. Nice looking shot that time by Gage Harris. Coach Amonette going to take a full timeout. Jake will take it with him. Your score, 54-51, Bobcats trail, 4:29 to go here. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball on UC Sports Nation.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amonette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amonette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amonette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amonette Eagle Auction. We soar higher. 117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
4:29 left to go in Byrdstown. East Robertson leads by 3, 54-51. These two teams going back and forth, renewing a matchup from the regionals tournament back earlier this year. Here's Casey Bolden.
Yeah, thanks, Jake. Intensity and the pressure level getting cranked up here. We got a 3-point ball game. So we approach 4 minutes to go. Bobcats trail by 3. East Robertson down in the front court. Elijah Groves, spin move. He's able to get it to go. He catches down there on the post, Jake. He's hard to guard. He just goes up high over everybody, able to finish it. They take the lead 56-51. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth and final frame. Jacob Amonette on the drive. Turns it over to Elijah Groves. Groves on the drive. Euro step. Gets it inside. He's going to be fouled this time by Caden Miller. He's going to go back to the free throw line. Looking for more on the Bobcats? Find it at ucsportsnation.com. Powered by Halls Sports and Outdoor. First free throw up by Groves is good. Dylan Anderson's going to check into the basketball game. Check out. Payne Burton checks in. Second free throw by Groves is no good. Amonette, front court. He's going to get the ball back. He's going to go to his knees. And the ball is going to be squirted around. We're going to have a held ball situation. It's going to stay with the Bobcats of Pickett County. They're going to have it underneath their own bucket. They trail by 6 with 3:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbound play. Gage Harris gets it into Payne Burton. Burton's going to drive. Spin move. Gets his defender up. And he's able to finish. Nice finish that time. Spun around number 15. And then Elijah Groves just came over for help. He was able to spin away and get out of Elijah Groves' long reach as well. Nice finish by Burton. East Robertson back in their front court. Man-to-man defense this time down by the Bobcats where they trail by 4. Entry pass down into Groves. And they're going to call a holding foul against the Bobcats. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 situation. Going to call that against number 20, Gage Harris, Jake. That's going to be his 5th foul. He's going to foul out of this basketball game.
He's been a big spark tonight for the Bobcats, hitting a couple big shots throughout the game to get them out of those mini runs.
There's a couple of big threes over there in that corner. First free throw on the way by Elijah Groves is good. Saw this week where Elijah Groves been offered a football scholarship from Austin Peay State University. Quite the athlete.
And I was about to say, rightly so.
East Robertson had a heck of a football season this year. Went pretty deep in the postseason. And just like that, Eli Reagan brings the ball down. He's going to turn it back over. Drug his pivot foot. East Robertson on the inbound. 2:50 to go. Bobcats trail by 5. And just like that, East Robertson's going to throw it away.
Casey, the last couple minutes, it feels like East Robertson has gone on one of those mini runs that we've been talking about. Let's see here in the next 2.5 minutes if Pickett can close the gap.
They could do it right here, Jake. They've got the ball in the front court. Eli Reagan over to Jacob Amonette. Coach Amonette encouraging him to get the offensive set going here. Lyric Paris into Eli Reagan. And you heard the crowd. They wanted the foul. Looked like he got completely hammered. No call. Possession back to East Robertson. They get the ball in the front court. Get it inside to Carson. And he's going to be able to bank it off the glass. It's good. Push that lead to 7 as we approach 2 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. Lyric Paris gets into the lane. Shots up. It's no good. Rebound Eli Reagan. Over to Jacob Amonette. In the corner to Caden Thomas. He pumps fakes. Gets it inside. Rebound Payne Burton. 3-point ball on the way from Amonette. It's good. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout. Jake will keep it right here. Not the greatest possession that time by the Bobcats. They almost turned it over a couple times. Amonette just caught it out top off of kind of a desperation pass, able to knock down that 3 ball right there.
And a couple hustle plays in that possession as well. You know, that a tough rebound by Payne Burton. You got it inside a couple times. just couldn't get a shot. Gage Harris had a big rebound, and we mentioned closing that gap, and that's what they're able to do to get it to within 2 possessions.
So game reset here at 60-56. Bobcats trail. Your lineup on the court for the Bobcats, number 22 is Payne Burton. Eli Reagan is on the court. Lyric Paris, Caden Thomas, and Jacob Amonette. It's going to be on your court for the Bobcats. 1:35 to go here in the game. They trail by 4. Possession arrow is to East Robertson if we have a held ball situation. Both teams in the 1-and-1. Scratch that. Only East Robertson is in the 1-and-1. 2 more team fouls to go till the Bobcats would shoot. Elijah Groves on the dribble. Oh. And Elijah Groves goes to the ground. It looked like he kept his dribble. And that was another one of those AT&T calls. Kept his dribble, but the official said he walked. Terrible call, Jake, honestly. Payne Burton on the drive. Jacob Amonette, 3-point shot on the way. It's good.
Big shot.
We've got a 1-point game here with 1 minute to go here at 4th quarter here in Byrdstown. East Robertson's going to get the ball up court. That's going to be Groves. Gets it over to Sean Groves. Out top. He's going to have it right wing. Elijah Groves being guarded by Eli Reagan. I think they missed a double dribble. Kick it out into the corner. And Jacob Amonette's going to pick up the foul.
Foul number 11, Jacob Amonette, his fourth. His third, sorry.
And number 15, Braden Jones, going to go to the free throw line for a couple of really big free throws right here. 1-and-1. First shot's on the way. It's good by Jones. Official tosses him the ball. Second free throw's up, and it's also good. Bobcats trail by 3, 62-59. 45 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Get the ball into Payne Burton. In the corner, Caden Thomas. Get it out to Jacob Amonette. He's going to be guarded by number 4. That's Sean Groves. He's going to be tripped. And he's going to be fouled out near the free throw line. Not in the bonus yet. So Pickett County's going to take it out underneath their own bucket. Next foul, they'll be in the 1-and-1. 33 seconds to go. They trail by 3.
That was Sean Groves' 4th foul.
Get the ball in. Jacob Amonette. He wants to go 1-on-1. Ball gets squirted around. Payne Burton over in the corner. Caden Thomas. He wants to drive. Goes up. Not able to get it to finish. Rebound Payne Burton. And just like that, they're going to crush Jacob Amonette right over in front of the bench. And he's going to go to the free throw line here and try to cut into this lead. We're going to have a 1-and-1. Ball was just thrown over near the Bobcats bench. Amonette went up high. And number 2, Isaiah Groves, just came through almost with a clothesline, Jake, and put everybody on the floor.
He brought him down hard, and as I mentioned earlier, we might need to get Jacob Amonette some ice packs after the game.
Yeah, he's had a rough game, been on the floor a lot tonight. Jacob Amonette at the free throw line for the 1-and-1. First free throw is on the way. It's good. 60-62. Bobcats trail it by 2. 19 seconds to go here, 4th quarter. Second free throw on the way. It's good. And we've got a timeout on the court. It's full timeout. Jake will take it with them. You're listening to Bobcat Basketball right here on UC Sports Nation.
Living a life that fulfills your personal vision. That's the new American dream. At People's Bank, our purpose is to do everything in our power to help you become your best self. Whatever your dreams for the future may be, come by and talk them over with us. We have so many different ways to serve you, and we would like nothing better than to help make your dreams come true. People's Bank and Trust Company, with offices in Byrdstown and Albany, investing in the future, one customer at a time. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Since 2007, Dale Hollow Exxon has been serving this community. That's a lot of buzzer beaters and great wins. Jason Meadows and the team at Dale Hollow Exxon love the Bobcats and are proud to support the team. On your way to the next game, swing in for a fill-up. Sandwiches, fresh baked goods, and delicious pizza for every Bobcat fan on your team. And of course, Synergy Supreme Gas from Exxon to keep your car running with the speed of the Bobcats. Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon.
Coming down to the wire at Pickett County High School, East Robertson leads 62-61. Here's Casey Bolden for the last 19 seconds.
Thanks, Jake. East Robertson's going to have the ball, 94 feet to go. They can run the baseline right here if they want to. They're going to face full court pressure by the Bobcats. As you mentioned, Jake, 19 seconds to go here in regulation. Try to get the ball in bounds. They do. Over to Groves. He's going to be fouled as he gets the ball across half court. Payne Burton's going to pick up the foul. And I believe that's the 9th team foul. So still in the 1-and-1 right here. 2 big free throws by Isaiah Groves coming up. Let's see if he can hit the front end. First shot's up. It's off the back of the rim. It's no good. Bobcats got it right here with a chance to win the basketball game. Jacob Amonette brings it across front court, gets it over to Payne Burton. Handoff play, and he's going to be fouled by Elijah Groves up near the top of the top of the circle. Not a good possession that time defensively for the Indians. So Payne Burton going to go to the free throw line right here. 5.2 to go. Bobcats trail by 1-and-1 situation. We're going to have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Jake, handoff dribble to Burton. His legs just kind of got tangled up with Elijah Groves. Not a smart play there defensively if you're Groves.
It looked like Elijah Groves was caught out of the defensive position, and before you know it, he has his 4th foul now.
Yeah, so fouls starting to mount up here. Let's go through a game reset. Score 62-61. Bobcats trail by 1. 5.2 seconds to go. Both teams are going to be in the bonus. Possession arrow goes to East Robertson. You're going to have Payne Burton probably with the 2 or the biggest free throws of his career coming up right here. Got a chance to take this lead here from a team that put you out of the regional tournament last season. Players back on the line. Both teams line up on the free throw line. Crowd gets pretty quiet here. Burton's free throw's up off the back of the rim. It's no good. Rebound by Carson Craig for the Indians. Ball hit the back of the iron, hit the front of the iron, went straight up. Thought it was going to come straight back down, but it hit off the back of the iron again. Came down into the waiting hands of Craig as he went up high for the rebound. He's going to go down. They're going to walk down and shoot these free throws. Indians lead by 1 with 3.7 to go. Carson Craig at the free throw line. Free throws up, and it's good. Carson Craig. Official bounces on the ball. Second shot's on the way, and it's good. And we're going to have a timeout. Timeout on the court. We're going to keep it right here, Jake.
And Casey, I actually have a question for you. You know, you're down 3 seconds to go. What's your inbounds play right here?
Well, if you're Pickett County, you want to try to catch something with your player that's running towards the basket. His momentum is carrying him towards his bucket, right? And so we'll see if they try to set some sort of screen here in the backcourt. Remember, the inbounder can run the baseline if he wants to. Let's see if they can set up some sort of screen, try to catch a little pass as an offensive player is coming down court, get him the ball as he's going to the bucket. Now, if you're East Robertson, and a lot of people don't like this strategy, but I do, Jake, there's nothing that prevents them from fouling right here. Their Bobcats are in the 1-and-1 situation. If they catch and get it down around midcourt with maybe 1 second to go, instead of letting them get the shot off, maybe you go in and you foul, and maybe you go make them try to knock down a couple of free throws. You're still up 1 point, even if they make that last free throw. So a lot of different circumstances here that could happen.
The one thing you have to look for is if Pickett County were to try that half-court shot when you go to foul to avoid the 3 shots.
Yeah, you want to make sure that there's time left and that they're not in the act of shooting. Okay, here we go. Bobcats going to have the ball. East Robertson's going to pressure the ball in the backcourt. They're going to inbound it. They catch it. They give it to Jacob Amonette. And just like that, we talked about it. They're going to foul him right at midcourt. And they're trying to determine whether he was in the act of shooting or not. And it's going to be a 1-and-1.
He had his hand up.
Well, if you had anything right there, you almost had an intentional foul because he grabbed him right around the waist. 1.9 seconds to go. Bobcats trail by 3, and we're going to have a full timeout. Jake, we'll take one with them. Bobcats trail 64-61 with 2 seconds to go. They'll be at the free throw line right here when we get back on UC Sports Nation.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
It's game night, but sniffles are slowing your MVP. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Dad doesn't feel like a pickup game. Your choice is First Choice Family Care, 864-3232. Mom's been benched all weekend. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Taking care of your family team all year round. Primary care, preventative care, wellness. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Walk-ins and appointments. Your choice is First Choice Family Care. Always accepting new patients.
And we're back here. Jacob Eminette, first free throw's on the way. It's good. They trail by 2. Jake, let's see right here. He tries to miss this one intentionally and go for a rebound. Second free throw. It's good. Bobcats trail by 1. 2 seconds to go. East Robertson trying to get the ball in. They do. Going to be fouled with 0.6 to go. Over in the corner by Payne Burton. Good execution that way by both sides. Able to get the basketball inbounds. And with 64-63, 0.6 to go. Number 15, that's Braden Jones going to the free throw line. He's going to try to knock down these free throws, extend this lead. First free throw's up, it's good. 65-63, Indians lead. Second shot on the way is good. Bobcats going to take it out of bounds. Get it into Jacob Eminette. Three-quarter court shot. It's off the lights. It's no good. And that's going to be the end of your basketball game. Where tonight, the Indians from East Robertson take down the Pickett County Bobcats, their first back-to-back losses on the season. Final score, 66-63. Jake, we'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll break down the game. We'll have analysis, scores from around the region, and look ahead for what's next for the Bobcats. You're listening to UC Sports Nation, Pickett County basketball.
UC Sports Nation's live coverage of Bobcats basketball, sponsored by Union Bank. With the modern tools to make banking easier, the experience you can count on. Union Bank, member FDIC. By Dale Hollow Exxon. Refuel after every game at Dale Hollow Exxon. By Livingston Regional Hospital. Today, when every second matters, depend on Livingston Regional. And by Brown's Funeral Chapel, helping families all across Pickett County. Proud to support the Bobcats. Brown's Funeral Chapel.
117 years of serving the Upper Cumberland. Not many businesses can say that. Union Bank can, and yet Union Bank keeps changing to meet the needs of today. Mobile banking, text banking, you pay bills, Union Bank makes your life easier. And when you want to dream a new home, a new business, new car, local people sit down with you to make it happen. Union Bank, Highway 111 Byrdstown, also Jamestown and Clark Range. Years of service, modern tools to be your bank. Union Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Most insurance ads end at competitive rates, as if that's all that matters. As your local professional insurance agent, that's just where Kiesling Insurance begins. When it comes to insuring your home, your car, or your business, Kiesling Insurance offers you personalized service and advice, along with a choice of companies to fit your needs. And yes, competitive rates, too. When you need insurance, call them, or be sure and contact the team at Kiesling Insurance or visit them online at KieslingINS.com for details about life, home, auto, or business.
When your day-to-day work causes pain, when your daily exercise stops you cold, when picking up the groceries or your grandchild makes you ache, call Milestone. Milestone Physical Therapy improves lives. Milestone builds futures by finding the source of your pain. It's not about covering up the aches, it's about getting rid of them. Call 864-8090 for an appointment. 864-8090. Orthopedic care that improves your life. With over 20 years experience, see Laura Reagan at Milestone Physical Therapy.
As Pickett County soars higher this year, so does Amanette Eagle Auction. When you need your property sold, there's not a better team to call. Amanette Eagle Auction has the knowledge, skills, and tools to get the most money for you and your family. Check out eagleauctions.com to find out more or to see information on upcoming auctions. You might find just what you're looking for. Thanks, Amanette Eagle Auctions. When you need to get it sold, call Amanette Eagle Auction. We soar higher.
Putting the wraps on tonight's game, the Union Bank post-game report. Visit your Byrdstown Union Bank location. Local bank, local decisions. Union Bank.
Back in Byrdstown. Final score tonight, 66-63. East Robertson escapes after a wild fourth quarter where it saw Pickett County down once by 6, as many as 6. Battle back, cut as close as many as, I believe, 2. Jake Wallman here with Casey Bolden. Casey, let's break down this game real quick, especially that second half. You said it at halftime. It was time to buckle the seatbelts as we were in for a wild finish.
Yeah, it was a interesting second half, Jake. Both teams had runs, many runs. Both teams answered the bell at the end of the game. East Robertson's just able to make one or two more plays than the Bobcats from Pickett County tonight. Hats off to East Robertson. Got a couple of really phenomenal players. Elijah Groves had a big night tonight. Was able to contain him a little more in the second half. He did a lot of damage, though, in that first half of the basketball game. East Robertson runs their record out, I believe, to 6-3 on the season. They haven't lost since they got their football kids back. They're going to be able to probably make another deep postseason run this year. They're going to give a lot of single-A basketball teams a lot of fits. So Byrdstown and Pickett County tonight able to battle back. Jacob Amanette hit a lot of big threes. So did Gage Harris late in the game there. Keep Byrdstown or Pickett County hanging around. At the end of the game, though, Jake, just too much of the Groves train tonight. And they'll have the opportunity now to go home and rest up for just a couple of days, as Byrdstown's going to be back on the road next week as they go over to the United Christmas Tournament.
Absolutely. We saw Jacob Amanette come in scuffling. I don't want to say a poor outing. Just he didn't look like himself the last couple games. He finished with 23. Caden Miller had 3. Gage Harris hit a couple big threes, as Casey said earlier in the game. Payne Burton provided 7 in the second half, 4 in the first half for a total of 11. Dylan Anderson, he had 4 points. Looking at some of the numbers. Looking ahead, Casey, this is Pickett County's first back-to-back loss stretch of the season. If you were a coach, how would you keep this from compounding?
Yeah, well, while they may be back-to-back losses, they're a gritty and they're a tough team. Jake, they're not gonna get too down. Known Joseph Amanette for a long time. He's not going to be too long in the tooth after this one either. It's a good coaching opportunity. It's a good learning moment. Had some chances late in the game to make a few plays. The game could have easily gone the other way. And so I think Coach is going to continue to coach them up. They're going to come to show up for practice every day. They're going to continue to work on fundamentals, working on getting themselves better, and they want to be the best possible versions of themselves. So I don't have any doubt about it that they're going to continue to figure out ways to battle back. Pickett County, they're a great basketball team. Just ran into a couple of really good teams and ball clubs over the last couple of games. That Russell County team, about 3-4 times the size of Pickett County in terms of total students. Tonight here with East Robertson, East Robertson's actually got, and I wrote it down here, they've got about double the amount of students that Pickett County does. But hey, you line up against the team that you play against, and at the end of the night tonight, Pickett County not able to get it done. Hats off to East Robertson. looking forward to see Pickett County bounce back next week, Jake, see if they can get it turned back around.
Taking a look at the UCSN scoreboard finals from Friday, Monterey went up to Midway, 78-42 final for the Wildcats. Jackson County welcomed Trousdale County into Gainesboro. Jackson County wins 54-29. York Institute dispatched Clay County 67-54. Cookeville went down to McMinnville and won 64-55. Livingston wins their district opener at home over Macon County 57-36. Upperman down in the boys edition of the Kiwanis tournament in Palm Coast, Florida, wins 52-44 over Matanzas. White County beat Van Buren County 67-49 last night in Sparta, and DeKalb County beats Cannon County 54-47 on Friday. Couple of scores from today: Clay County beats Jellicoe 67-50, along with Pickett County falling here in Byrdstown 66-63 to East Robertson. Apostolic Christian from Knoxville went down to Crossville, to play in Stone Memorial's Christmas tournament, and Stone Memorial dispatches them 80-62. Couple finals from girls today in action. Upperman finishes the Kiwanis Palm Coast Florida tournament 2-0 as they beat Pace High School down in Florida 71-59. Clay County tops Jellicoe 58-20, and earlier right here on UC Sports Nation, Pickett County beats East Robertson 72-40. Casey?
Yeah, Jake, a couple of really good basketball games tonight. Pickett County ladies, really a clinic there in the second half. Really like Callie Reeder's energy and her ability to get to the rack. Just very active on both ends of the court. Really liked her play tonight. On the other side, on the boys, they take the loss tonight, but they still had a couple players that were able to step up and really show out tonight. Just at the end of the night, not enough plays to get it done. So with that, we're going to wrap it up here from Byrdstown. For Jake Wallman, this is Casey Bolden. Tonight's final score: Pickett County girls with the win. Final score 72-40. Pickett County boys take the loss. Final score 66-63. Join us Tuesday as the Bobcats will be at the Oneida Christmas Tournament at 1 Eastern. That's 12 Central. Coverage will begin at 11:45 live on UC Sports Nation. For all of our sponsors, to all of our listeners, we appreciate you hanging with us tonight. We apologize for some of the technical difficulties we experienced early on in the broadcast. We hope each and every one of you has a fantastic rest of your night and rest of your weekend. Happy holidays, everybody. We'll catch up with you next time right here on Pickett County Basketball on UC Sports Nation.